Yeah.
He's 44.
All right, Connor, take it away.
I did.
Oh. Well,
Hello, everyone.
where did you take it?
It took us to
Where?
live.
Oh.
Where I'm introducing
Where the
you.
hell are we?
I don't know. I think we're in the playing D&D dimension.
Oh.
Instead
No
of the not
fucking
playing D&D
way.
dimension.
I like this place. It's nice.
They have good chairs here.
A World of Wonder? No, that's tomorrow.
Maybe. We'll see.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I'll.
Tomorrow.
Spies.
Welcome to another fantastic episode of Eve of Ruin. Got all of my fabulous players here, and we're ready to delve into more Shadowfell shenanigans. But before we get to that, we gotta go run the horn and introduce ourselves, starting with Mark Allen Jr.
Hi, I'm Mark Allen Jr. You can find me on Blue Sky at Mark Allen Jr. Here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming. Life's been weird lately. I'm about to go out of town for a few days, but there will be a 3-hour music challenge stream this coming Sunday. There wasn't one this past Sunday. I was working a wedding. I worked a wedding Saturday and Sunday. I'm still recovering. I'm very tired. But Sunday, this coming Sunday, for realsies, I have nothing going on beforehand. 3-hour music challenge stream over on my channel this Sunday. Swing on by. Other than that, catch me on the Unexpectables tomorrow. And then no real extra special streams or anything this week because I'm going out of town. But I'll be back. That's it. That's all I got.
Excellent. Up next, we've got Edward Bosco.
You can find me at EdBoscoVA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, where after we finish up here, I will be doing some more Monster Hunter on Tuesday with Level 1 Eevee, Artsy Heartsy, and Arkov. It's going to be a blast. We are probably going to push for level 100. Break the next cap.
Oh, shit.
Wednesday. Huh?
Oh, shit.
Yep. Wednesday will be Unexpectables. Thursday will be more Throwback Thursday with Metal Gear Solid 3. We are deep into it. We're beating up baby Ocelot. It's pretty great. Also, Ocelot confirmed total furry. Friday is wrestling. Saturday, I am off. And Sunday is the Lord's Day. Please let me rest. Monday will be another doubleheader with some Lost Judgment over on Connor's channel. And then immediately I transfer over to Stalwart Souls on Zanless Grimm's channel, which he will tell you about. And we had a great session last night. Things were calm for about 2 hours. And now we're back in it. So come check that out. And that's me.
All right. And up next, we have montyglu. Where can they find you and what are you up to?
Hi. You can find me at twitch.tv/montyglu. You can also
find me at montyglu on Blue Sky and Twitter.
You grew up.
And YouTube. I got a lot going on this week. Obviously, tomorrow will be Unexpectables. My brain just stopped working, sorry. Thursday will be Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Friday will be Final Fantasy XIV Void Arc Raid. Very excited for. Saturday will be our third session of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where Shay is slowly losing her mind, but it's great. It's amazing. And then Sunday is my day off. Leave me alone. Monday, you can catch me over at Narrative Declaration, where I'm playing a funny doggo who did not die. And then you can catch me over at Zanless Grimm's channel at 7 p.m., where I play Koro, the Tiefling Monk. And then Tuesday, bi-weekly, you can actually find me playing Vecna Eve of Ruin, and then the evening, bi-weekly, running Keys from the Golden Vault. Yay. Jazz hands.
I gotta say what Zen posted in chat. She dropped stealth mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Up next, we've got Theropod Art.
That's me. Hi. Hello. How's it going? I didn't see you there, chat. It's me, your boy. Been doing a lot. just a lot of stuff in the background. I do have the subathon going on still. It's just streams have been sparse because life just throws things at you. But I promise I'm gonna get back into streaming in Dead Space. Don't you worry. I'm totally not procrastinating because I'm a bitch baby coward. Totally not. Anyway, y'all know where to find me. Blue Sky, Tumblr, Fur Affinity, Lizard Fun Bags if you want to see the naughty stuff. Commissions are still open. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. I'll draw it. I'll do it. Almost anything.
Yeah, but what that mouth do?
I'll fucking do it. Y'all know where to find me. Tuesdays here, and also Fridays here with Cazador's Guide to the Cosmos. We had our technically second, but first session, and I think it went great. So watch that on Fridays. It's good. It's great.
Not this Friday, but every other Friday.
Is it every other Friday?
No, it's every Friday. It's just this Friday we're off because.
Oh, okay. Not this Friday, but next Friday. I'm playing Haka. It's my boy. That's it. That's me.
Yeah, alrighty. And last but certainly not least, Xanalis Grimm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. It's me, Xanalis Grimm, also known as Zan. You can find me over on my Blue Sky at Xanalis Grimm, where I post the many, probably too many TTRPGs streams that I am in. Mondays, Stalwart Souls on my channel, already touched over. Tuesdays, right here, Distortion Devil for some Vecna. Thursdays, we got Dungeon of the Mad Mage over on Monty's channel. And then right back here on Fridays, not this Friday, for Cazador's Guide. Saturdays, twitch.tv/unexpectables, 6 p.m. for some Gateway. And then every other Sunday, we have twitch.tv/burnoutfawn at around 2 p.m. PST for some Those Who Wander. That's me.
Very nice. And you know where to find me. Literally going to post my stream schedule later tonight, so be on the lookout.
I'm always on the lookout.
Yes. But I will say that you can watch this video over at patreon.com/devilsanddicerolls shortly after we wrap up here. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. Also, I see you in the comments being like, Connor has an inconsistent upload schedule. Listen. Do you know how much I do? I'm working on it.
Chat, Connor's a busy man. Be nice to him.
Listen,
Connor has a whole closet in his house just for all the hats he wears. So
true.
Connor.
Inconsistency.
Connor?
Yeah.
Beard. Sorcery.
What?
How are some
episode?
things
Beard
related?
sorcery.
This episode of Eve of Ruin was brought to you in part by Beard Sorcery. That's right. If you are in the market for some beard hygiene care products, whether you want to possibly stop a scratchy, scraggly beard or just, smell a little nicer, look a little better, head over to Beard Sorcery. Use code DistortionDevil on checkout and you can save yourself 10% on some products. As well, I just poured myself a delicious coffee of delicious cup of Bones coffee. That's right,
Bones coffee.
It doesn't have bones in it, chat. I'm sorry.
As a satisfied customer who used the promo code DistortionDevil to save 10% off their Shark Bite and Wookie Cookie coffee, I can say with satisfaction that Connor has changed my life by introducing me to Bones coffee.
It's actually pretty good.
It's actually, no lie, I've never had rum before, but it tastes pretty good.
I had the I also got the Shark Bite. It's a new flavor they're rolling out. It's like buttered rum toffee flavored coffee.
Yummers.
It's pretty good. It's really good. Not much of a summer flavor in my opinion, but it does taste nice. And if you'd like to pick up some fantastic coffee, flavored or flavorless, from all over the globe, then head on over to Bones Coffee Company. Use code DistortionDevil to save on your order. And we're already a little bit over here, so I think I'm gonna save the bits and subs for the final part of the stream. So, with that said, are we ready to proceed?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Fucking ready.
born ready.
Then let us begin. As soon as I find that'll work. This is the journey thus far. Us, the Goliath Paladin, Kaxian, the Aasimar Bard, Tara, the human monk, Aryl, the elven wizard, and Malek, the Shadar Paladin. They'd stopped a powerful ritual which threatened to tear a hole through the plains. A stable portal to a plane known as Evernight opened up in Halleck's monastery, giving our heroes enough time to rescue the remaining hostages before delving through the Dusk Rift in search of obsidian shards. After dodging a pack of ghouls, the party made their way to the corpse market, where Malek parlayed with a vampire saleswoman who introduced herself as Sangora. After paying her some, she agreed to let them stay in her home while they get their bearings. What awaits them in this blackened shade of Neverwinter? Find out as the eve of ruin draws nearer. And so while the rest of the party beds down for the night to rest and recoup from their long journey and hard fighting, Malek, you stay up with Sangora.
Mm-hmm. And I believe where we ended was a request, information for a certain deed.
Indeed. So, you give me some blood, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
If I
Normally-
might make a quick...
Continue.
Normally, I would just go out and hunt my food, but passing up a devout, even oh, and I know. I can feel it. And I can. Oh. Do we have terms?
If I might make a quick addendum.
She raises her eyebrow, but doesn't protest.
If I might choose the delivery method, it would be most appreciated.
Very well. I suppose I ought to give you that much. I agree with these terms.
Then might I procure a glass?
Sangora raises her hand and, with a motion of her finger, beckons a perfectly polished crystal glass over to the table, and it floats down in front of you.
As it does, Malek will produce a blade, not the long sword that he has often been wielding around, but the double-edged blade, almost like a two-sided sword. He will pull it off of his back, and they will see, much like the rest of the party has already seen, the different elven runes that have been carved into it. And he will very quickly find a clean piece of cloth underneath his armor, rather on top of his armor, and he will make sure that the blade is completely clean so as not to taste the sample. And he will place his hand over top of the glass, and he will roll up his sleeve, and he will cut into his vein, just below the elbow, enough where he could probably bandage it up and cover it up so that no one would see. And as he slowly cuts in, he doesn't wince at all, almost like he's done this in some sacrificial way before. But he holds the blade there and applies pressure to allow the blood to trickle down off, and then removes the blade to let it flow freely to hopefully not add any metallic taste to it. And he will let the glass fill until this particular individual seems like it is at the proper levels. And if she says nothing, he will fill it up about 3/4 of the way and see if that suffices.
She holds up a hand and motions for you to stop. Once you've reached your allotted amount, you seem satisfied with that.
He will begin to wipe off the blade, and then slide the glass over before tending to the wound to just wrap it before hiding it under some robes.
Sangora.
I hope you enjoy.
Sangora reaches out and cups the glass almost reverently, inspecting the color, holding it up to the candle light, and swirling it around, holding it under her nose, taking a deep inhale before finally tilting it back. That's a 10.
You motherfucker.
That's you.
She sets the glass down and looks at you with a big smile. Thank you. So, what did you want?
I am not foolish enough to think you do not know what it is I am looking for. If you have any information on where these shards could be, it would be of great help to me and my compatriots.
There may be something I know on that. There is a lot of activity happening around an old tomb somewhere around here. That of the Dolendar family.
Dolendar?
Dolindar.
I got it. I am ready if there is more.
Frequent activity in and out of the tomb. Well, I suppose I shouldn't say that. Because nothing ever comes out.
What the type of individuals go in and don't come out?
Oh, hard to keep track of vagrants and vagabonds that find their way coming through here.
I am more curious if they are of the living or dead variety.
Again, it's getting hard to tell. Though if you had to ask me, I think they're not natives, if that's what you're referring to.
It is.
The Dolendar family was exiled to the Shadowfell for reasons they never shared with anyone. Their family studied wizardry and knew much about planar gates, despite being unable to use them. Some sort of curse that pervaded their bloodline.
Malek just kind of nods, seeming to take it all in above game,
Maybe
just writing it down.
Maybe some useful things in there for you and your companion.
Certainly worth investigating. You have my thanks.
You should also know. I suppose you got in through here through one of the dusk rifts?
He nods.
There's another one in Dolendar Tomb. A stable one. If you're looking for a way out of the Shadowfell, that will probably be your best bet. But where you'll pop out, I couldn't fathom.
I do not suppose if you could clarify. The item I seek, can I expect to find it in this tomb? Or will it simply be clues to where it might be?
I am making a very educated guess on this.
If it is all you know, it is all you know.
There's a lot of
I understand.
There's a lot of strangers coming in here, and they're all going there. I have a feeling that you'll be going there as well. She takes her hand again as she's like pulling up the glass to her mouth and begins to wave over a small vellum parchment. And as she dips one of her claws into the glass of blood and will tap on it, and as the blood seeps into the vellum, directions begin to form in it out of the blood. A small, simple map from where you're at currently to Dolendar Tomb.
Malek will wait for it to be presented to him, but he will take it if it is.
She already sort of slid it in front of you and just
got it.
Used some of your own blood to perform this strange spell.
I was going to say, would you permit me to figure out what that might be? If it's some kind of arcane magic, or if it's perhaps blood magic of some kind, or something I've never seen?
Arcana check?
Sure. I guess I didn't know if it was a more a religious thing or a magic thing. So here comes Arcana. 13's not terrible.
It's not terrible, but as you're searching your mind for any sort of type of magic or spell this could be, it doesn't look familiar to you.
Got it. Then he will simply take it.
That will lead you and yours to Dolendar Tomb. As for the potential dangers inside, I can't say. I'm not allowed.
Insight?
Go for it.
Specifically what I'm looking for is if there's something binding them. So
do it with advantage.
Okay. That'll be a 19.
Insight. You detect the quirk of annoyance in her expression as she says she's not allowed, and you remember that vampires have a thing about being forbidden from places. If they are not, you know that vampires, if they are not expressly allowed somewhere, they physically cannot go there.
Got it. I just wanted to make sure that's what it was and not something else. That makes sense. Okay. Malek will not make any major motions to see that piqued his curiosity. He'll simply recognize what it is and then let it be, especially seeing a bit of annoyance at it.
What the dog doing?
Doggies. What that dog is doing?
Was there anything else?
You have been most helpful. I appreciate it. But no, you have told me everything you know, I would assume.
They done? No.
It's like they were replying to you.
Yeah.
Are they done?
No. No.
This is everything I know.
Malek will nod.
Well, if you hope to survive the things that may be inside of Dolendar Tomb, I would suggest that you get yourself some rest, sir. You did introduce yourself as your real name, correct?
Correct.
Sir Corvus.
I will sleep as much as I am capable.
Very well, then. Good night.
In boca al lupo.
Which, if she's familiar with the Shadowfell tongue, would be good luck. Like good fortunes. And he will essentially trance, but not for very long.
She
Sandstorm.
says,
by
I think you're the one that's going to need the luck.
Connor, because I don't have to technically sleep a lot, I would still wake up fairly early. I would like to take any extra time I have before my compatriots wake up to try to memorize that map so that I do not have to pull it out. And I could probably just lead us there if possible.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and give me just an intelligence check to try and memorize this map.
11.
11? You think you know a good general path? But you know, you're still a little, you're still feeling maybe a little dizzy
Woozy.
from the blood loss.
Yeah. Yep. Then he will begin trancing and he will wait for everyone to wake up.
All right. And as dawn breaks,
Stop
in
breaking Dawn.
Evernight.
She's a nice person.
it's true. Very yummy looking cuisines on Twitter. But though if the sun does rise here, it is hard to tell, but your bodies tell you that you've slept for enough time, and one by one you begin to rise and sort of maybe a little bit bleary, maybe a little bit drowsy. You're sleeping in a place and in a plane that is quite foreign to you.
On that, I do actually have a question.
Sure.
How off-putting would it be for me? Like, is there absolutely no light in the sky, or is there some kind of illumination coming from somewhere that might be similar to something I would be used to?
There is illumination here, but it's not from the sky. It's from below.
Okay.
Below the city of Evernight is a perpetual lava flow that sort of illuminates from below the city, giving it a quite the ominous and striking visage.
Okay.
I can go ahead and post this again. Just to show you
Got you.
a typical Evernightian day.
Ooh, very
Every
nice.
day and night.
Also, I didn't get a chance to say it before, but very good scene, Connor.
Yeah. All right. And
For her
you wake up.
part, because she kind of screwed up a little bit last night, Aryl's just gonna, as she finishes her own trance, she is just going to go back to that exact same spot on the couch and sit down with her hands in her lap.
As everyone's waking up, where did Kaxian sleep last night? Was it in the same room that Zandy recall where you had Kaxian sleep?
I don't recall where he was sleeping, but I would imagine it was somewhere relatively uncomfortable.
Oh no.
Whenever
Kaxian,
Kaxian
what are you doing in
decides-
the broom closet?
Whenever Kaxian decides to come down, Malek will immediately catch his eye line and motion for him to come over.
Come on over.
Yes, Lord Malek. What can I do for you? I have some interesting information that I think it would be best if you pass on. The group seems to appreciate your candor. I, of course, would do whatever service you require of me, but your word holds greater weight than mine, Lord Malek. Perhaps with most, but not with them. There is a tomb that I believe we should investigate. A tomb with a family name of Dolendar. Apparently many creatures have been going in and not coming out. What is more, it is also our exit out of here. There is a dusk rift that is forever bound to it. Always open. I believe it would be prudent for us to check it out. Very good, my lord. I will endeavor to make sure that the rest of our fellows know what the plan is.
Malek will nod and then kind of sit in his more relaxed state.
And I suppose, knowing that we've seen Aryl trance, yeah?
Yeah. She's never hit it or anything.
Her eyes are just dilated and she's just like,
Full hypnotoad mode.
yeah.
We'll go to Aryl first and kind of knock on their door.
Oh, she's downstairs already. She is.
Yeah, she was downstairs.
Sitting on the couch.
We'll knock on her forehead while she's...
Oh god.
It sounds like a spoon tinking against a crystalline glass.
Oh wow.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Damn.
He'll walk up and bow for no reason, realize that he didn't need to bow, and then kind of flusteredly look, make sure no one saw him bow. Apologies if I am interrupting, Mr. Sauer, but it would appear that we have a new lead to follow. Yes.
Are you quite all right, Lord of Glass?
It's, why do you ask?
You seem unusually perturbed this morning. If one can call it morning.
Yes, that would perhaps be one of the reasons I might be a little out of sorts. It's hard to tell what time of day it is out here, and my mind wanders while here. Darker areas, I suppose. Unimportant. And Lord Malek, he received some form of information. There's a tomb not far from here that seems to have a number of people gone missing in it, and but more importantly, there's a dusk rift apparently inside that refuses to close, and that would seem prudent as to our next course of investigation.
That sounds as good an idea to me as any, I suppose. Is there anything I can do for you?
Kaxian is going to stare blankly into nothing for a few moments, clearly having thoughts that are way too heavy for this early in the morning,
Oh,
and then just leave to go find Oz.
Very well.
Where's Oz?
I believe he and Tara were in the same room.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh. Listen, I didn't want to say it, but I do know they slept together.
That's up to.
Excellent.
The mood of the room is probably not. The Shadowfell does not make for comfiness, so she would have slept.
What are you
No.
talking about? Malek hasn't spoken more in the whole campaign. I think it's great.
Yeah. I don't think the Shadowfell is a fun place, Bosco. For
No,
Times
it
in the
really depends.
Shadowfell today. Shadowfell comes
Kaxian-
down to our meat market, everyone. Meet our vampires who want to drink your blood.
Kaxian's going to knock on the
as the
door.
vault boy with a thumbs up.
If you knock on the door, Tara would say, "Come in," and you would open up to see. I assume there's a mirror in there, Connor. Yeah.
In a vampire's
Connor?
house?
Oh shit! You're right. God damn it. So, I guess would a disguise kit come with like a little hand mirror?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. In that case, Tara's like tying her hair back, and she's also Kaxian. You would notice she has like a polishing compound and like a really coarse brush that she's using to polish her scales. And then she looks over to Oscar and is like, "Do you want to get the top of your?" And Tara just points to the top of her head. She's like, "You want?"
Os is like putting on his armor. Tara, you would discover, unfortunately for sharing a room, Os doesn't wear clothes when he sleeps, so he just kind of put his
me too.
cape around his waist. So and like it's like back to back. I'm gonna say out of respect.
Yeah.
But he is putting his armor on, and he just kind of goes, "I'm bad enough at sneaking as it is.
All right. The shine would
Alert the guards."
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kaxian. Hello.
Opening the door. Apologies, am I interrupting anything?
No,
Light
just
hits
waking
his
up.
Os's head and blinds Kaxian immediately.
It's like the fucking Hildebrand. It's the Hildebrand.
Yeah, the
scene.
Hildebrand scene. That's right. Oh my god.
Dearest Ossa, would you like some assistance in donning your armor?
No, he should take his time.
You fucking god dang it.
We lean on thick, huh?
Tara's got no subtlety about her.
Bosco, this is me we're talking about.
No,
Us-
you and Tara, sorry.
Os kind of looks at you, Kaxian, and goes, "I have never had anyone help me before."
Would you like some assistance?
I don't know.
Yeah. Shoulder pauldrons are always quite tricky on people of your frame. Quite large.
Kaxian, my armor's heavy as fuck.
Maybe Tara can help.
Maybe on second thought. That sounds like effort.
You gotta twist my
Emotional
arm.
support, my dear,
She
and
closes
emotional
the
support,
makeup
of
kit
course.
and goes to help.
Os just picks up the pauldron like it literally weighs like a grape and just puts it on.
Yeah.
Got that Goliath double carrying capacity, lifting and shoving, so.
After helping you, she would just knock on it and just be like, "Yep, it's solid."
I suppose my inadequacies aside, there's we have a lead as to where we need to move next towards. Lord Malek discovered a location, I believe a place, a tomb. Not that we've clearly had enough of those yet, but there's a dusk rift
Another one?
there's just a dusk rift inside that was open and it's not closed. A number of people have gone missing near or in it, so it seemed prudent to begin our investigation there. I've already alerted Mr. Saul, and we are ready for you whenever you are good as well.
Well,
That was a lot of words for Os, and like you can see him trying to follow you, Kaxian, and like at certain points he gets a little lost. But he just kind of turns towards Tara.
There's another dungeon. What we need is probably in it.
And he just nods at that.
Kaxian's just gonna let the dark thoughts consume him for a moment before again leaving.
Can Os insight the dark thoughts consuming him?
Haven't we done that enough already?
No.
Are there enough dark thoughts and secrets and?
This is the Shadowfell.
I was gonna say, and we're playing Vecna. Like this, if there are ever secrets anywhere, it's in Vecna's
I just want to see for roleplay purposes if Os would do something, but he has to insight Kaxian first.
Yeah, go ahead. Kaxian's not hiding.
If you consent. Oh, that's the greatest, Os. Conceal thy thoughts.
Kaxian would kind of hold on to, would kind of stare into nothing before holding onto a scar around his neck, clearly thinking about whatever caused that, and then walk away.
Os will, as he goes to leave the door, put a hand on Kaxian's shoulder in a way that he hasn't really before, and look at you, Kaxian, and go, "You are not alone here."
I suppose that does offer me some comfort. Thank you, Lord Os.
We like you.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, don't sell yourself short, buddy. And Tara would playfully punch your arm. It's up to you how much that would
eviscerated into dust.
Playful punch. Ow!
I hope to one day feel the same way about myself. But that is not here nor there for now. We have a job to do, and we should get to it.
Above board, just because it's been a second, are we looking for obsidian shards here again?
We're looking for them, but we don't know if they're actually here. But we finally now know a way to get out of here, and there might be a shard in the same location as that rift.
You saw obsidian shards used in the ritual to create the portal that you went through, and now they're not there.
Yeah. Okay.
We do also need to find a way back. So
yeah.
Even if the shard is not in where the dusk rift is, if we clear it out, then that's cleared out. Like,
well, it also lets us get out of here because if the shard's not here, we can't stay here.
Yeah.
As much as I'd like to.
Or can we?
It's very comfy.
Hello. Welcome to the lava rivers in Evernight. You want to go check out Dalindor Mausoleum?
We should fucking leave.
We should fucking leave.
I love the two different energies on that read.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does Sangora seem in good spirits that we're all kind of getting ready to leave, or
you see Sangora looking very pleased with herself. Just watching you all and tending to sort of daily tasks. You see her.
I'm so sorry. I imagined her in the morning. She's got like the mask and the cucumbers and the curlers and the bathrobe.
She's got the mouth tape, definitely.
Yeah.
Dunks her head in a bowl of water.
Yeah. What's scarier, this form or my regular form? God, sorry.
Good morning.
Yeah, good. I slept surprisingly well. No nightmares.
Expecting nightmare?
No offense. I mean, look outside.
I suppose that is fair enough. So, you are headed out today, yes?
I believe so.
Looks at Malek.
Malek just nods.
Then I wish you all luck. And Malek, you hear her repeat the phrase you said to her last night, which I
in Boca Alupo. In Boca Alupo. However, this time he will respond to her, "Creepy," and he will turn and take his leave.
She let us.
No, not it. No, it.
Os gets like indignant. He's like, "How dare you?" I am sorry, ma'am. You are not creepy. You were very
That is not
nice.
Okay. I don't know why I
Host.
try to roleplay. I don't know. I'll just Malek leaves.
Sorry.
It's fine. I can be creepy when I want.
And Oz just like leaves.
Blah!
What it means is may he croak. Not she's creepy.
Yeah, clearly a much better thing to say.
Okay, in Italian, when you say in bocca al lupo, it means into the wolf's mouth, but the response is crepi or crepi il lupo, which means may the wolf die or may he croak.
Ah, I see. So if
And
you
it's the-
do
it's
end
the
up
way that
eaten
you
by a
wish-
wolf, you hope he
it is-
dies before you die.
It's a way to wish good luck in Italian. I'm just trying to roleplay Italian.
Well, for what it's worth, Sangor, you're invited to every one of my wrestling shows, and she'll wink and walk out.
You see a strange smile
Oh yeah.
Do you
I know
realize what you
across
just
her
did?
face.
I know exactly
You-
what I just did.
Dude, the crowd is fucked. Now they're gonna eat.
I want you to understand that this is on par with you thinking of Strahd. Like,
I don't know if it's on par with that.
individual.
I don't know if that's
Mark,
fair.
Mark, I'm not afraid of anything anymore after that. I want you to know.
no, because
So-
you
no,
didn't
but wait,
suffer because of it.
That is the
What do
all
you
due
mean
respect,
I
that
didn't
is the
suffer?
that is the wrong takeaway. You should be very afraid. That's the
Also,
Yeah, I did that. Nothing
I no
bad
longer
happened
fear
to
the
my
actions
character.
of my or the consequences of my actions.
also,
Alright.
Connor.
is young and stupid.
Did you
Yeah.
need us to? Did you need us to mark down any rations or anything like that?
I marked off one.
Yes, please. Sangora housed you, but she cannot feed you.
She did not feed you. Okay, so we have to burn
was.
a ration.
That is why I figured.
What an unkind host.
As
Yeah,
we're
I
like
fed them.
walking,
What the f-
Os is just gonna look forward and be like, usually I am okay with eating whatever I need, but for some reason, he looks up at the sky. I want to eat an orange right now.
Citric run.
As everyone else is walking out, I guess Aryl will be the last to excuse herself. She will slowly rise, keeping her hands kind of folded in front of her. And as she moves towards the door, she'll sort of nod towards Sangora. I do apologize for our interaction yesterday. I'm sure you understand a certain level of caution.
That is to be expected, though I will say, perhaps the most cautious thing that you could do is to keep your thoughts to yourself.
Damn.
I shall take that advice under consideration. Thank you.
Right, Lord Malek, I believe you understand the path we are to take, so we shall follow your lead, of course.
Malek will give a quick nod to Kaxian, and he will begin to lead them towards the tomb.
A tomb?
Beep.
There's a tomb.
Do we want to try stealthing?
No, absolutely not.
Why? Why?
So, how many pairs of heavy armor do we have? One,
I'm
two.
just without saying
Let me
Gora.
just,
Are we just
yeah,
gonna
let
get?
me just. Oh my god, what the fuck? I have natural 20 on one side, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Because Sangora was with us walking around the first time. If we're just
Correct.
walking around, we might get attacked. Or
If we try to stealth,
Did I-
we're not going to be very good at it. I say we just not even
And I
try.
also
Alright.
feel like if we stealth, we're bringing more attention to ourselves.
Correct. Because then we're
Alright,
caught
alright.
trying to snoop around. I'm supposed to be here.
okay, all right.
I'll say this much: do any of you have like traveler's clothes?
No.
What do I have? I have a like costume for wrestling.
I do actually have traveler's clothes.
Okay. I'm pretty
Under
sure...
my +1 robes.
If I'm remembering right, I think traveler's clothes come with like a cowled, like an oiled cloak.
It's some kind of covering, yeah.
Yeah, I'll say anybody who's got traveler's clothes, you can just sort of like put your hood up and walk through. No real stealth check necessary.
Cool.
I just thought of something though.
You draw
Connor,
attention, huh?
Could I disguise kit, make myself look like a zombie?
Sure.
Well, that's cultural appropriation.
Yeah,
There,
their
no.
culture's not a costume.
no.
There.
That's
Connor,
rot face, actually.
My culture is not a costume.
That's what yeah.
I'm putting on Z face. Oh no.
No, you have rot face.
That's rot face,
Oh
actually.
no. Oh
Can't
no.
believe Tara's getting canceled.
I
Again.
can.
That's crazy. You know what?
If anyone was going to.
I can't believe Tara was Hulk Hogan all along.
Damn.
Oh,
Say goodbye to your college
no,
scholarship.
That is
Shouldn't
not
have
where
posted
I'm
that
gonna
on
go
Twitter.
with the character now.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Damn. Got him.
So I will lead us towards the tomb, though.
Right.
Once everybody's got their
Yeah.
disguises on.
Tara tries to put on gray face paint and it just does not stick properly and she just gives up.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop.
Sorry.
Boop beep, boop beep.
Just go
Boop beep,
pull up
boop
a
beep.
thing real quick. So
Yeah.
Malek, you're leading
Aye.
you're leading the group out of the city with the directions you've memorized. Go
Correct.
ahead and make me a survival check.
Is this with advantage because I have a map, perchance?
Are you using the map?
I'm using my memory to start, so would that be a straight roll?
That would be a straight roll.
Okay. 10.
10. Okay. From what you remember of the map, you know that there's sort of like a winding, almost like serpentine road that leads up to the tomb here. And you come across it and you easily lead the group through it. But then your memory sort of lapses and you come across a fork in the roads that you don't remember what was the right way. And
As we're coming up,
wanting to not pull the map out
Yes.
and check, you continue pushing forward.
You
fool. Your surroundings
I was
right
gonna
now.
say, as we came up to the fork in the road, I would at least like to walk ahead of the group a little bit as we're approaching it, and then if I notice a split that I don't remember, rather than get us lost and fuck everybody over, I would attempt to discreetly just pull it out and take a peek at it so I know if it's left or right.
Okay. You do pull up the map. The map is exactly the same as it was last night. The blood sort of used as ink is... You'd expect it to be oxidized and turning sort of black right now, but it retains that sort of fresh sheen to it. Makes it a very deep red color.
Were you attempting to hide the map?
Correct. That's why I walked further in front, so that I could go through my stuff and make it look like I'm just sorting through things. But then once I know which way to go, I will turn down that way and put everything back.
Granted that, as far as we know, you're the only one who knows where we're going. I would assume that if you were to try and pull ahead of us, we would pick up pace to try and keep up.
No,
if you want.
I feel like we'd kind of let him do his thing.
That's up to you guys individually. I have no say.
I think Tara would be distracted.
Yeah, I don't think Oz would pay attention. Like, he would keep a pace, but he would be like, probably more keeping an eye out for other things, not our
Like
companions.
ambushes or undead or anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Yarp. This is what he used to do. 16.
Could I perceive as well?
Sure. Anyone who'd like to can do a perception check to scan the surroundings.
Oh, terrible today. 11. Ugh.
I think Kaxian's
I'm going to
lost.
pass just because I'm focused on navigating, so I would
Sure.
be focused on that more than anything.
I think Kaxian's lost in the Shadowfell brainworms.
I will say Aryl is probably paying attention to Malek.
Fair enough.
As you've come to a sort of halt as Malek pulls out the map to sort of check it, you're standing still for a moment. You're surrounded by these sort of old, blackened, gnarled trees whose branches twist in unnatural ways. There's a sort of thick mist that pulls around your ankles. You see up ahead there is quite clearly a graveyard that is meant to mirror Neverdeath graveyard. Although you don't recall it having a name here in Evernight. There is a silent moment that passes, just a heartbeat. Aryl, can you make me a athletics check for me?
I don't know, can I?
You can attempt one.
Oh, it's coming.
12.
Not terrible.
Which is actually quite high.
That's not terrible at all.
As you're all standing there for a moment, Malek looks down at the map in his hand. Do you turn back for the rest of your group to continue moving forward?
Not until I've put everything away, but then yes.
Right, you've put everything away. You look up, you turn back around to go give the rest of your party instructions, and you notice that Aryl's not there.
Woo!
Beg pardon?
Os, you feel a brief breeze behind you. You turn around, Aryl's not there. Aryl, there's a hand over your mouth, and you are in an obscuring bit of these gnarled woods. Out of the view of your party, you can't see them, and you're pretty sure they can't see you.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh no.
As you look up to see a creature who is practically skin and bones, eyes reflecting what little light comes from this realm, head bald, skin pale, ribs visible through the skin, long fingers with even longer claws, lips pulled back to reveal large fangs.
Connor.
Oh boy.
Connor.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead, Monty.
I was gonna say, in a panic, Os would immediately cast, like, he wouldn't know it, but he would immediately cast Locate Object on Aryl's notebook that she carries with her.
I was also going to ask if I could cast Detect Magic to sense their spell book.
What's the range on that, Os?
Locate Object, it was in 1,000 feet of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. You're looking around and you try really hard to remember where Aryl's notebook is, and you feel like you can sense it. there's a patch of the woods that is particularly thick, and you sense Aryl's notebook in that direction.
I am immediately going to turn to my companion to go this way, and I'm going to take off fucking charging because I don't want her to be alone.
Yep.
Should we
Malek?
roll initiative at this point, or?
Yes, we should probably roll initiative
Okay.
at this point.
Okay.
Okay, just to
good.
arbitrate things. Oh, damn.
Can I do something as we're running over?
Depends on what it is.
Or I wanted to cast a spell.
Okay.
If you will allow it.
Sure.
Cool. I am going to use my once per day use of false life on myself.
All right, sure. Yeah.
okay.
You feel almost suffused by the
3.
power of the
Perfect.
Shadowfell itself. As it bolsters your strength, and you've got those temporary hit points.
So that'll be 7 temp hit points. Let's go.
Also, sorry, I hope I didn't steal your thunder there, Bosco. I apologize.
No, I was going to do the same thing, but with detect magic. But honestly, it makes sense for us to,
I don't
to
think
get that
detect-
off.
I think detect magic goes through walls, though, and if they're in the forest.
Detect magic. It has to be blocked by a foot of stone, metal, or lead. Or it has to be 3 feet of
not a
wood,
metal.
or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
I think lead,
they
it
have to
doesn't
be-
matter the thickness. It's like, because like you can get like a lead line chest, right, to hide stuff. Also, Dan's
Yeah.
music. God damn.
It might have worked, but honestly, I'm glad that Oz got to do it because I already had my thing that I did.
Plus, I used the spell slot because I don't, you know.
Yep. Well, no, I was going to have to because paladins can't ritual cast, so I would have had to burn the slot
yeah.
too.
By the time you ritual
But now
cast
only
something
one of
like
us has to
that,
burn the slot.
Aryl, by the time we ritual cast that, Aryl would have been, you know, divvied up on a dinner table.
Yeah, I didn't even have a
sure.
chance to do anything. You don't know what Aryl
Yeah.
would have been like. You forget, Aryl can just teleport whenever she wants to. Like,
Misty Step has a verbal component. Your mouth.
it's
was
not
covered.
Your
Misty
mouth is
Step.
covered.
It's not Misty Step.
Oh shit.
It's not
okay.
Misty Step? Oh. You are also blessed by the Raven Queen. Very nice.
No, it's a racial feature.
It's
why's it gotta be racial?
slip Connor a 20 and
Hey, Connor, you like 20s? How many you need to let me get out of this?
I miss in-person D&D because I 100% like would be bribed with like pizza and so.
Oh, I've bribed Zan
I'm so
with
glad
burritos
Malek gave
before.
a 3 because he doesn't give a shit about Arl.
I've
my
bribed Zan with
God damn.
burritos before. It didn't work, but I did give him a burrito.
Oh, you buy me dinner? Okay, that rolls a 20. Yep, sure thing, buddy.
Okay.
You get
Also,
me a
Connor,
burrito, you can.
Do
just
we have
win.
This is
Do we have a map
mind.
for this, or will this be a theater of
Oh.
mind? Perfect. Okay. Just wanted to know.
But what if map, though?
What if not, though?
But what if, though?
Sometimes
Nah.
theater of the mind is fun.
The
Sometimes.
creature is going first.
Makes sense.
Okay.
We all rolled
Yeah.
like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody
Arl.
rolled double
At
digits
least-
except for Kaxian.
At least I have an excuse.
I also have an excuse. I don't care about Arl.
Rude.
Damn.
Aryl, the supernatural strength of this creature holding its palm over your mouth so you cannot speak, cannot cast, is overwhelming. The creature, you feel its oddly cold breath against your neck as its lips, what thin remnants of lips remain, peel away from its sharp teeth, and it sinks into you. He's probably going to hit. Yeah. You're taking.
Wait, well, what's the to hit?
That's true. Arl could. Oh, you can't
23.
cast shield. So.
23 to hit.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that
God.
definitely hits.
Oh, okay. You're taking 5 piercing, as well as 9 necrotic damage.
Oh my lord.
Oh, I have to ask you a question because I don't know if we discussed this.
Okay.
In our last combat, I used the Charm of the Creeping Hand to get 5 temporary hit points. Do those go away at a long rest?
Yes.
They do go
All
away at a
temporary
long
hit
rest,
points
yes.
disappear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so 5 points of piercing damage, and then 9 points of necrotic.
Yes.
Ouch.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh please, Mark. I need you to hit this.
Would you just not say words, please? Thank you.
Oh, okay.
14 both
Okay.
ways.
Okay, your hit point maximum is not reduced.
Thank
Oh,
goodness.
okay.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Because
However,
if that happened, I would just assume that all wizards I ever play are cursed, and I'll just never play wizard again.
the whatever this creature is pulls its fangs away from you and turns its head towards the sound of loud stomping coming in its direction. This thing just slams you into the ground and turns around, and before you can even register what it is, it's gone again.
What the fuck?
Okay. That is going to be the end of its turn. That will bring us to Kaxian.
Kaxian, kind of late to the party, not really realizing anything's wrong. We'll realize Aryl's missing and that Os is running. So we'll kind of break himself from his stupor and run charging after Os. Do not worry, Os. I'm certain that our companions are quite safe. And if they are not, you will find them. And we'll give Bardic Inspiration.
Oh.
No. Oh well. All right.
Oh. I like this, actually.
That's Kaxian's go.
All right. That will bring us to Aryl. Aryl, you're bleeding from the neck, dazed, confused, and in a place that you don't recognize. Some creature has just bitten you and then scuttled off into the shadows.
Can I attempt to spot it?
Yes. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Would that be an action?
No.
Okay. That's a 24.
Ooh.
Spicy meatball.
That did beat it. In the distance, you see sort of the kind of thing you would see in an animal that dwells in the darkness. You see light reflecting off of pupils, this sort of pale, baleful glow reflecting off of the pupils of a creature that you can now see crouching, staring at both you and the people coming into the forest now. Blood dripping off of its maw, attentive, muscles beginning to fill up with strength. Its form becoming more full and less emaciated.
How far away is it?
It is about it's about 30 feet away from you at this point.
Okay. I'm going to use my movement speed to move after it to close that distance. And as Aryl moves towards it, she's going to, with her left hand, fashion her hand in the form of a claw. And as she reaches it, I am going to cast Vampiric Touch.
Okay.
That's a 19 to hit.
Oof.
Give me my vitality back, bitch.
19
Bitch.
does
blood.
19 does hit.
For 12 necrotic damage.
I think it's just. Is it 12?
Yeah, no,
As-
it's 7.
It's
It's
seven.
not 12.
It's 7, you didn't crit.
12 is a crit.
Oh, you're right. 7. Excuse me. Wow, that's
As
shit.
you
7 out of
Sorry.
18.
Vampiric touch is not amazing, but it is thematic.
No, I love the spell.
Energy begins to crackle off of your hand as you cast this spell. You run up to this creature who turns and head snaps towards you, affixed like a hawk. You run up and you grab it. And you try to pull the vital life energies out of this thing. But unfortunately, it does not have that. It is immune to necrotic damage.
Oh
thinking
no!
that.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Oh,
Well,
well,
fits.
that's knowledge.
Rara Raggy.
Okay.
to know.
So learning this information is very helpful to Aryl. Also, well, it's late. I won't do that. Okay. For my bonus action, I will use Starlight Step to teleport back to my previous location.
That's the thing.
You see it bring up its claw to try and skewer you with these all too long, needle-sharp claws, but before it can, in a puff of starlight, you dash away from it. Where are you dashing to again?
Back to I'm teleporting back to where I was before
Where
I
you
chased
were
after it.
before, okay.
Yeah, because I assume that was out more of an open clearing.
so that's behind all because we took off running, so you're behind us now.
No, I'm where I was at the start of the round.
Yeah, Aryl is in
I
her
see.
original spot that she started in.
Got it.
And that's a lot on one turn, so that'll be turn.
Okay.
That sucks.
That will bring us
I couldn't
to-
even get the health he took from me back.
No, that's all right.
Aw.
That's a third
It
level
happens.
slot. I'm sorry, Mark.
I like the idea of getting bit and then trying to bite them back magically. Narratively, it was really cool. I'm
Narratively,
sad
that was
it's-
great.
I'm very
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
It's all right.
Uh,
We take risks.
That'll bring us to Tara.
agreed.
Okay, I have 55 movement. Can I get to this thing, or do I need to step of the wind?
You can't see it.
Shit, you are
Yeah,
so
Os knows where it is.
gonna.
Os knows where Aryl is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can I see Aryl?
Aryl.
If
By
you're
the
chasing after after Os,
Yeah.
eventually you would be able to see Aryl.
Aryl.
I would
Whatever.
try. Sorry.
Whatever.
Whatever. It's,
I'm thinking about a million things, Mark.
the pedanticism can wait.
You have to forgive
It's her
me.
name. What do you mean
No,
pedanticism?
you have to forgive me and Mark. We were in a campaign where oral was a thing and stuff.
Oral?
Anyway,
Oral can always be a thing if you try hard enough.
yeah. Anyway, could I like go in the direction Os is going, but completely outrun him? No offense, Os. I have more.
That's
movement speed than
valid.
you.
That's
So,
fine.
can I just book it?
Yeah,
And I
you're
assume I did
faster than Os, so you see the
Yeah.
direction he's going, and you book it, you beeline it right there. And eventually
Yeah.
you do see Aryl laying on
yeah,
the ground.
Aryl.
You're good.
Aryl, are you okay?
Whoa, hello?
Hi.
Hello.
You're good.
What?
Sorry,
Yeah,
I just roboted super hard. I apologize.
Oh, all good.
Yeah,
It's
it's
weird.
You see Aryl sort of in a crouched position. You see a bunch of like grass and leaves and debris have been kicked up around where she is.
Okay. Do I need a perception check for this thing?
Yes.
All right.
With
let's-
advantage, because it seems
Oh.
like she's looking at something.
Okay. It's either a 22, or a 21.
22 is the DC.
Holy
Wow.
shit! This
Oh,
thing's
God.
sneaky.
Yeah, this thing's stealthy.
All right. Can I get to it with my movement?
How much movement you got again?
55.
55.
You would need to step of the wind, but you can reach this thing if you do that.
I will I will spend that key point. So, and to really flavor it up, step of the wind, wings unfurled, Tara, like a bout of flame, like gives her like a lift, and she just jumps and brings this axe down like she's swinging a baseball bat. Yabushki. Oh, 12. Fuck. That's not gonna do it, probably.
The lithe, wiry muscles of this thing contract. You see them bulge against the skin as it brings up its claw to block your blow.
I don't like that. Unarmed strike. Oh my god, 11.
Oh, wow.
Also does not hit.
Wow. That's it. Bonus action. That's all I got.
Hey, but you're there now.
You do see a look of surprise in its expression as you immediately spot it and then run right up to it. It seems
like, what the fuck? Why
that
can all
doesn't
these
seem
things
to have
see
been
me?
what it expected.
Yeah, Chucklefluff, don't fuck with my friends. She's just taunting it.
It's okay. I'm bleeding. That makes me the victor.
Well, here's the thing. I've interposed myself between the vampire and the party wizard. You need people to protect you right now.
Is it a vampire?
I'm wondering what the fuck this thing is as a dungeon master. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? I have
a thought.
theories.
I have a thought too, but we'll see. I think it might be a rake, but we'll see.
But yeah, that's me, Connor. Sometimes I roll a 5 and a 4 on the attack dice.
That's Tara's turn. That will bring us to Os.
Okay, can I get with my spell? Can I get within melee range?
Sorry, what spell is this again?
I was using locate object on Aryl.
Yeah, you are running towards Aryl. You see now as Tara ran ahead. You spot Aryl on the ground.
Okay.
She appears to be looking at something, but you don't see it.
When I get to Aryl, can I see what she's looking at, and then can I approach?
You would
that,
need to make a perception. Well, actually, two of your party have sort of engaged.
Yeah,
it,
Tara's right in front of it.
I'd say you can see it at this point.
Okay, can I get within melee range of it?
You would have had to go through the forest from the road, and then it's also 30 feet away from Aryl at this point. You would need to dash.
Yeah, I would need to dash, and I can't bonus action anything, so I'm gonna get next to Aryl. I'm gonna place a hand on your shoulder.
Just falls off.
And I'm gonna look down, and Os is gonna look very concerned and be like, "Are you okay?"
I'm not sure.
And I'm gonna lay on hands. You took 7 damage, or was it 9?
I took way more than that.
Oh. It's meta to ask because I've lay on hands.
I believe it was. I think it was like 12 total.
Total of 14.
It was 9 necrotic and 5 something else.
It was 5 piercing,
9
7
necrotic.
To 12.
You told me 9, but okay.
I think it was 9.
Oh, well then it was 9.
Okay. Well then I will heal you.
Fine, take more damage, Mark.
Yeah,
that's what I'm rolling with what you said. I'm not gonna fight it.
I'm gonna place a hand, and I'm gonna lay on hands you for that 9 HP. Because I like to imagine like you're kind of like I just put a hand on your shoulder, just making sure you're okay, and then you feel better.
You have lay on hands. That's crazy.
Hashtag Paladin.
Hashtag Paladin.
That will be Austin's turn as he takes up a very defensive stance next to Aryl and keeps an eye on
I never thought Austin and
Tara.
Brian would have so much in common.
Hashtag blessed, literally.
Literally blessed. No, wait till I cast bless. Hashtag double blessed.
And that will bring us to Malek.
Oh shit.
Who will
So I'm
immediately
not gonna
not cast bless.
Exactly. Well, not anymore. No. So we can, with regular movement, we can get to the forest, but it's a dash to get 30 feet deeper into the forest. Is that what I understood?
Yeah. That is
Okay,
essentially
so
what
I'm
you're
going
getting.
to... Yeah, so I'm going to normal move to get to where Os and Aryl are. I am then going to bonus action Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport to where Tara is.
Okay.
That'll give me the rest of the distance. And then when I see this thing, which I assume I do because I'm right in front of it, yeah?
Yeah, there's... Essentially now, like you see Tara fighting sort of a creature that's silhouetted, but you can see it.
Fantastic. You know what? I want to just alert this thing that I'm here. I'm going to cast a spell on it, and I'm going to cast Mind Sliver.
Oh.
Mind Sliver. Okay.
Yep.
Fuck your brain.
Pretty much.
Bing
So
bong,
it has to
fuck
make
your
a
brain.
DC 15 intelligence check.
Okay. Let's see if it can make it.
Isn't there a caveat if they have a certain intelligence or lower? Or am I thinking of something?
No,
No.
you're thinking of a different spell.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, different spell, not this one.
Intelligence saving throw. The soft 20.
Oh, fair enough. So it does not take the D6, and it does not have any benefit. Okay, cool. That is it. Nothing happens.
As a flash of light underneath your mask tries to pierce this thing's mind, but there's something sort of overriding most of its faculties right now, and you get a glimpse of it. It's hunger.
Is there any way, since I just poofed in out of nowhere, because I assume I'm flanking with Tara, to get it to focus on me? Like maybe bang the sword on the shield? Just so it doesn't, trying to get it to not focus on Tara, but what just popped up behind it.
I'll say you can make... How would this thing react? How do you try to get its attention? You're like banging your sword on your shield?
Yeah, as I teleport in to try to be like, oh, there's something that's just appearing behind me, and it'll be this imposing fucking figure with a sword ready to be stabbed into its back.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
I would love to. Natural 20.
God damn!
Oh my god.
Well,
I'm on my home turf, motherfucker.
Spooky.
Turn around. I want to hit you in the face.
Are you wearing any iconography of the Raven Queen right now?
100%. I have a holy symbol that would identify me as a member of the order, and my robes and colorations would absolutely be themed in something that a Raven Queen follower would have on. So it is all over me.
You see this creature's head whip towards you away from Tara as you teleport. The flash of your eyes from your mind sliver meet it, and it shrugs off the effect, but you see its eyes widen as it looks directly at the crest of the Raven Queen, and in a snarl, its teeth are revealed as its lips peel back. You definitely have its
Fantastic.
attention now.
That'll be turn. And he'll just kind of give Tara a very quick nod, like, here's your chance, and that'll be turn.
All right, top of the round is this creature's turn.
Uh-huh.
Creature is going to make a multi-attack on you, Malek.
Fair.
Oh. Well, these are new. Oh.
Oh.
I'm rolling some. I'm rolling some dice that. I'm rolling some dice that I was given by a fan at Anime Detour, and I was like,
Oh, nice.
I was like, oh, is that a 1? I was like, oh no, that's a picture of a mug, and I'm like rolling it around in my hand, and like, oh, there's the 1. What does the mug mean then? Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh no.
yeah.
That's a natural 20. There you go.
Like that means a 20. Oh no.
Yeah, but at least it's not going into Tara.
Well,
Well, Bosco, you're a glass cannon.
I am not a glass cannon. I am a cannon.
Okay.
Glass implies that I can't take a hit.
you take 13 points of piercing damage.
Got that. So hang on, I gotta do math real quick. That comes off. This means here, goes to here, which goes to here. Got it. Track.
16 points of necrotic damage.
Got it. So that's gonna be this to there, and that to there. Got it.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Copy. 17.
Nice.
Your hit point maximum is not reduced.
Fantastic. Cool.
Second attack.
Okay.
It's going to bring down a claw on you. Does a 14 hit?
It'll miss.
14 misses as the brings up the claw, which sort of begins to crackle with this sort of frosty, misty almost energy. Glances off of your armor. It hisses. And seemingly without moving its legs, will move away from you.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You do get an attack of opportunity, yes.
Okay, I would like to
Do
take
I
it.
get one?
Yeah, you both get one.
Okay, cool.
It's leaving both of your threat area.
How dare you?
1 second, I want to read something.
Okay, I will swing because it's just going to be a normal swing. 14 to hit it. 16 if it counts as flanking. When it do I get flanking with Tara by any chance for a 16?
Oh my god.
Because it's leaving.
Oh no.
Oh.
Meh.
Damn. You know what? I'll give you the flanking, and a 16 does hit.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to roll some damage.
I assume a nat 1 does not hit.
That'll be 11.
11. Okay.
And because this thing is like bouncing around and it looks like it's trying to be spry, I'm going to smite it as well on top of that.
Right on.
So I will mark that off. Give me 1 second because that has to be this.
Yeah,
I'll
do some
smite it
damage,
at level
'cause
2. Yep.
Okay.
I can't hit
Yep.
shit this combat.
This is just a divine smite.
Divine smite, correct.
This creature is undead, so you get an additional dice.
Fantastic. So I will. It's a D8 for the upcast and a D8 for it being undead. So it'd be 48, correct?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, cool. So then I'm just going to roll this twice, and it'll be the combined damage. It'll be 8 plus 8, so 16.
16. Okay. Give me a moment.
And that will be radiant.
That would make sense since it's divine.
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 As it begins to pull away, you just barely clip it in the shoulder, and that's enough for you to pump divine energy through your sword and into this creature, and it howls an inhuman screech that echoes through the trees and rattles some of the leaves off of them, the dying leaves falling to the ground all around you as it snarls, as it backs away, and it is going to attempt to hide again.
Oh.
Okay. It skulks into the shadows, and
Okay.
You lose sight of it once again.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Do I see where it was before I lost sight of it?
There's like a streak of like blackened blood on the forest floor beneath you.
Okay.
So you see where it was.
Got it. Perfect.
But yes, that is its turn. That will bring us to Kaxian. That'll
Might
bring
be
us
muted,
to
Zan.
Kaxian.
Zan?
Xanel,
Yes?
it's Grim. It's your turn.
Yeah. I was thinking. Sorry. We are going to.
Oops, I'm so sorry.
We're going to move as quickly as we can, a little impeded by the heavier armor, and we are unfortunately going to have to do the same thing that Oz did, which is we're going to use the dash action. No real bonus action that can help at present. You know what? We could use a bardic. We're going to use a bardic inspiration as a bonus action because we just dash action, bonus action, bardic inspiration for Aryl. Kind of trying to look strong for Aryl to inspire to varying degrees of success. But we're gonna use bardic inspiration on Aryl. Aryl, sorry.
That's all good. It's a D8, right?
It's a D8, yeah, this level.
You're the inspiration.
But that is Kaxian's go.
as the Aryl defense squad takes position. That will, in fact, bring us to Aryl.
Aryl defense 5.
Aryl, you saw Malek and Tara trying to swing at this thing, some effective, some not.
Mm-hmm.
But you then see the creature dash off into the forest, and you lose sight of it once again.
Am I able to tell how... No, I probably wouldn't know. Well, would I know how fast it's capable of moving, given how it disengaged from me last time and only got a certain distance?
The fact that it was able to move so far into the forest while carrying you should say plenty about its strength.
Not its strength, its speed.
Should say plenty about its speed.
Okay.
It's fucking strong, it's fucking fast.
Okay. I don't want to waste the spell slot this way. I will attempt to try and spot it out again. If that
go for
is
it.
Possible.
Yes.
11.
Unfortunately, that's not enough. You look all around and you see neither hide nor hair of this pale creature.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will just cast mage armor on myself. Kaxian's nearby, so she'll move next to him, just more of a support situation rather than that she needs the assistance. Oss's healing seems to have done her some good, but just so that she's not caught out alone again, she'll sidle up next to Kaxian, and that'll be turn.
Very fair.
AC is currently 14.
Duly noted. And that will bring us to Tara.
What I do on my turn depends if I can see this thing.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check if you'd like.
Nope, I
gonna do it.
do not see
Very
it.
sorry.
The roll 20's being roll 20 today. I'm just gonna move next to Oss because Oss is the protective slab of beef, and I guess just take the dodge action.
All right.
I do say to Malek, just like fall back, and just like I just kind of bounce backwards to Oss.
That's cute that you think he's going to fall back.
If you see it, by all means, keep attacking.
Well, yeah, but that's the point.
Yeah, you gotta see it first.
Seeing
Boy,
is
ain't that the
believing.
truth.
But that's my turn, Connor.
All right. As Tara retreats to the Aryl Protection Squad.
Aryl Protection Squad. Aryl. Good.
Blessing.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you. That will take us to Oss.
Seeing my companions struggling to detect this creature, Oss is reminded of his time with the hermit in the cave when he was much younger and the training that they provided them, and he closes his eyes, just tries to hone his senses, and I'm going to divine sense
Yep, you read my
the
mind.
creature, and immediately,
It's within 60 feet of you, yeah?
yeah, within 60 feet. Connor?
Yeah, I'm thinking about where this thing would be.
Yeah.
Within 60 feet of you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know the exact location within 60 feet.
It did attack you and then run, so it probably didn't dash.
It attacked me, not Oss.
That's what.
But I think Oss is 30 feet away.
I got you, Mark.
I feel like I'm struggling out here today. I don't know.
You and me both.
With your divine sense, you sense it sort of beginning to reposition around Malek, who is now alone.
Fuck. Okay.
Excellent. No, that's good. Excellent.
I'm going to shout out to my companions. It is coming in for Malek. It is there. And I point it out so that way my companions now know where it is. Hopefully to prevent any sort of like sneak attack. I don't know if that would work, but...
All right. To perceive this creature, you now have advantage.
Okay.
Sick.
Is that all of us or just
Everyone.
Okay, cool.
Everyone,
As-
open your eyes.
As Os
That
has
will be-
literally divined its location.
But he doesn't know that. So... I'm going to basically maintain that. That's going to be the rest of my turn, but I'm going to basically be like, there it is. It's over right there. Just keep trained on it for everyone else's sake, and I'm just going to stay next to as many people as possible, and that'll be my turn.
All right. That'll bring us to Malek.
Is perceiving it a bonus action? Or do I just
Perceiving
get
is
to
a
look
free,
for it?
Is a free action.
Okay, then I would like to do so with advantage and see if we can do
Advantage?
this. 22.
Again, that is the exact number it rolled.
Let's go!
Oh man, this
Oh.
thing is stealthy.
You
Jesus.
you see, sort of crouched 15 feet away from you, this thing looking up over towards Os. You see its eyes.
That
sort
its
of
eyes have
faintly-
turned to os.
Faintly glowing in the darkness. As you hear Os say, "It's over there!" And it turns immediately towards Os.
That's crazy. Just like him.
Malek is going to start walking very slowly and with purpose and directly towards it. And I want to see if at any point it decides to turn and snap its head towards me.
It pulls its vision away from Os for a moment to look at you approaching it.
As soon as it does, the eye slits in his mask will almost glow. First, a very bright white, and then all of the light sucks out of it till they become black again. And this thing is going to be put under my Hexblade's curse as I look directly at it.
Okay.
I will click that for you just in case you need a refresher, but I know you're Mr. Warlock.
Sure thing.
But basically, for a minute, anything within, as long as I can see him and he's within 30 feet of me, he's cursed. So I gain a bonus to my damage rolls on him, and I crit on a 19 or a 20. And if I kill him, I get some health back. That's basically what it does. So yes, I am then going to approach this thing. And as I am walking towards it, I'm not even going to give it the dignity of swinging at it. I'm going to try to blast it twice with Eldritch Blast.
All right, roll it.
All right, here we go. First shot. Pew! 15 to hit.
15. You see its muscles tense again, and with supernatural speed, ducks out of the way of the first bolt.
Fair enough. Let's go ahead and try to hit it again. 24 to hit it.
That will hit, though, as anticipating it being able to dodge, you fire another one, anticipating where it might go, and you nail it square in the chest as it reels back.
Yep. That was almost a crit, too. That was a 17. All right, so the extra damage is... it's equal to my proficiency bonus, so this is going to be plus 3, whatever I roll. It'll be 9 plus 3, which is 12. So 12 points of damage.
What the fuck is that? Uh-huh.
The dogs.
That's not dogs.
Yeah, that is...
Is that people?
It's probably people.
Less interesting.
Yeah, as these bolts, this magic that you've bargained for with the Raven Queen, slams into this creature, it lets out a few more howls of pain.
I will then continue my walk as I have my sword drawn out now. I will step before this thing, and I will basically dare for it to either attack me or run from me once again as I prepare to strike it if it so much as moves a millimeter away from me. And that will be turn.
All right. That will bring us to the
So
top
I am
of the
in its
round.
face for clarity.
That will bring us to the top of the round.
Mm-hmm.
This
Best
thing
to ease up off my
looks
face
at
before
you.
something bad happens to you.
Mm-hmm.
Looks at the blackened mark on its chest from the Eldritch Blast. Looks up at you, looks over at your party who've now crowded around Aryl. It is going to take the disengage action, and it is going to move 30 feet away from you.
That's fine.
And it is going to...
So it's cowardice then.
It burns its action, though. It can't do anything. It's just going to have to
playing
keep
like
running.
It's playing like a predator.
It disappears into the forest, and you lose sight of it once more.
Okay, fair enough. Before I lose sight of it, does it run deeper into the forest or 30 feet in the direction towards my compatriots?
It runs deeper into the forest.
Can I call that out to them? It's technically not my turn, so that's up to you. Okay. Malek will turn back to Os.
It is fleeing deeper into the forest.
And that'll be the end of that.
So that will bring us to Kaxian.
As it is no longer in the area that Os indicated, does Kaxian still have a chance of knowing where this thing is?
At this point, it's probably getting close to around 120 feet away, so...
probably not.
It like ran.
Yeah,
it's 30 feet away from me, but it's way further away from you guys because it went deeper.
It's dashed away from you several times.
Oh, so it disengaged and then did multiple moves. Got it.
It might have a dash as a bonus action stuff. We don't know.
All right.
Kaxian will run up to Lord Malek, and if he needs a dash to get to Malek, then he'll dash. If not, then he'll take the dodge action next to Malek with his shield up. But that will unfortunately be his whole turn, as he has no idea where this thing is, and even if he did, it's pretty far away.
All right. You ready your shield and prepare for whatever may come next. Aryl, you're up.
Yeah, I imagine it's much further than 60 feet from me, so I probably can't see it. I don't know that there's much I can do. I'll tell you what, I will ready an action of Sacred Flame if it makes itself, if I see it again.
Okay. And what's the range on Sacred Flame?
Sacred Flame is 60 feet.
Okay. All right. So you, a mote of starlight sort of shimmers with a dull flame is produced in your hand, ready to throw it at whatever may come. If that's your turn, that'll take us to Tara.
I guess the group is kind of congregating around Malek, so...
Yep.
I guess, yeah, just get to Malek and dodge action.
You're already pretty close, so...
Okay. Is it even worth it to try perceiving for this thing? Because it's, like, probably leaving.
It's a free action.
Yeah, it's free. If you see it, you could call it out.
10. God.
Unfortunately, no.
Terrible. Yeah.
That's all right.
I am just... My rolls are not doing anything for me today.
That's okay.
Womp womp. Yeah, dodge
Alrighty,
action next to Malek. That's it. Yeah.
You two huddle around Malek. Os, your turn once again.
Okay. I'm gonna move up next to my companions. They're within 30 feet, correct?
Yeah, at this point you would be able to use your full movement in order to sort of link up with your party once more.
I would like to free perception check if I can for this creature.
Sure.
Not bad, 19.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
You're looking around. Your steely gaze, your ability to find people, been honed over your many years. You're looking around in this forest. You don't see anything.
Oh my
God. God damn it.
Yeah, we know what we have to hit to see it.
Wait,
It's
I
a
don't
22.
need to see it.
You don't.
Do I have an idea of the direction it ran off in? Because I would have seen it run off. I don't know where it is right now, but I know where it ran off to.
Connor also did say it was bleeding, so I don't know if there's a blood trail at all that would give a direction. But if Oz can see that,
until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. Now that you are linked up with Malek, you see at the very edges of this divine sense of yours, you see 60 feet away from you, or you know intrinsically 60 feet away from you, whatever this creature is there.
Okay, I'm going to use my action to dash 30 feet in its direction. And for my bonus action, I'm going to do Champion's Challenge.
Hey!
Oh, get the fuck back here!
Yeah.
Where you going, bitch?
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. It's not a very high DC, but
he might suck at wisdom.
If he fails, this will be great.
He's fast and strong. My hope is that maybe he's not very wise. I don't know.
DC's 13 on this, correct?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with a 16 on die.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn it.
That was a
really
good. That
play,
was a really
Monty.
good turn, Monty.
Yeah, it was a good thought, but
You call out to it to try and make it turn and face you. But unfortunately, this creature isn't that kind of creature. It doesn't turn and face and fight. It does this. It hunts.
Yeah. Damn.
Very sorry.
No, that's how it goes.
This is how smart monsters fight. So
Goodbye, channel divinity.
Will that be the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. That'll bring us to Malek.
All right. Well, now that we know it's at the... Did you call out where it is? Or did you just run after it?
Oz would probably yell out, "It's over here," but like he doesn't know exactly where it is because that ability doesn't rely on sight. It's just within range, basically.
Got it. Would that give me advantage on the perception check?
It did say until the end of Oz's next turn, so unfortunately, Oz, you lose this sort of, you don't quite know it to be divine, but you lose this sort of divine.
Malek, you would see just Oz would run forward 30 feet in like a direction and then yell out like, "Face me, coward!" Like you wouldn't have seen where the monster went. I was just AoEing something.
Okay, then I'm going to use my movement to go 30 feet next to Oz because I know it's in that direction.
No, you left the squishes behind.
That's
Monty. Could you show me the text of Champion's Challenge?
Sure. Where is it? Sorry.
Oh, it's coming.
Did it work?
There it is.
There it is.
Yep.
Creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet.
You can see. God damn it, I fucked up. My bad.
I'll give you your channel divinity back because it you wouldn't have been able to use this ability anyway.
Yeah, but could you have then dashed to get to it because it was you moved 30,
I didn't know where it was. I didn't see where it was.
Oh, you just knew it was at the edge of your
Yeah. So. No, I basically just ran out and went, "Ah!" Sorry, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I can do. No, it also is see within range. Yeah, no, that's just turn for me. I'll just...
Very well. You do retain your channel divinity, however.
Okay, that is good.
Malek, it is now your turn.
Okay. I will continue to move the 30 feet next to Os. I know that it is 30 feet away from where Os was, because you said it was at where we were standing was at the edge of where this thing was. Was the bleeding a narrative thing, or can I actually see like a small blood trail going in some kind of direction?
That was sort of narrative. You would probably pick up on that if with a perception check.
Okay, then I'd like to perceive not it, but the blood trail, since I know that's static, or that's not moving. So
sure, go ahead and make a
I would like to do that. Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's hard to fucking argue with
that. Can I
find
find this thing through its blood trail?
You look down at the ground and you see this sort of blackish blood trailing off into the distance, almost in a beeline from Oss. You follow the trail and you look up and you see the silhouetted form of this creature, probably about 60 feet away from you right now.
It's 60 feet still from where I currently am.
It's natural 19 on die and
Let's
modifiers.
go! All right. So I see that it is 60 feet away from where Oss is currently standing.
It's 60
or
feet
from
away
where they
from
were
you.
standing. From me. Okay. So I'm next to Oss, so it's 60 feet from both of us.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't mishearing that. All right. I can get to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn to Oss. I see it. And I'm going to use my action to dash 30 feet. And then I will use my bonus action to, once again, Blessing of the Raven Queen, teleport behind this thing, the additional 30 feet, as I am immediately able to see it, because even though I didn't see it, I have blind fighting. So any obscured creature, unless it's in total cover, I can see. So I now see it, I'm behind it, and I will pull out my sword. And I don't want this thing to go fucking anywhere. But that's all I can do, because I just got there.
Okay. As...
But I can slow it down by making it disengage, hopefully. Fuck.
By the way, if you need a break or need to go to the bathroom during this, you feel free to go. Just tell me. We're going to keep it moving.
Sounds good. Okay. But that's my turn.
As you've cut off its escape, it has no recourse but to stand and fight. And so, Malek.
Let's go.
In front of you, this creature flexes its clawed hands and readies itself to fight for its life.
Here we go.
As it would go around to its turn.
Yep.
Good gravy.
But we got it, man. Fuck, I love this fucking build.
This thing still got hit points. It's still up, Bosco. Don't say that.
We
But
barely
at least it's
touched
not
it.
running.
As it lurches towards you, does a 15 hit?
It'll miss.
Oh.
You see it opening its mouth to try and bite you again. You swing your sword in front of it and it sort of backs off. But it brings down a claw towards you.
Yep.
Does an 18 hit?
That'll miss.
All right. All right. Once again, it's going to back away from you. It's not going to disengage.
So it will provoke. Correct?
It will provoke, yes.
All right. I'm going to attempt to swing at it. Please. 18 to hit it.
18 hits.
Fantastic. I'm going to use another second level smite on it.
All right.
And this
48.
thing is undead, so that's 48. Here we go. So the damage on the longsword is 12.
Okay.
The radiant damage will be 11 plus 11. So 22 extra damage. So
That's
a total of...
Wait.
No, it's two
rolled
11s. It
twice.
just rolled twice at the end. So double 11s.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, so 22 plus the 12 is 34 total. But 22 radiant specifically, if that matters.
All right, yeah, as a hefty swing, as once again scoring it in the back, this burst of this pale, nearly black towards the center, divine energy erupts from the wound, and another howl of pain echoes throughout these woods as it tries to get away another time. It sinks into the shadows once more.
Mother.
I'm trying, guys. I'm sorry. That's my turn.
No, you're doing great. You're
No, you're
the
doing
only
fine.
one. You're the only one hitting this thing.
Honestly, it's been a good tag team between if you guys can spot it, I can hit it.
Yeah.
That will bring us to Kaxian.
Zan, you're muted.
I'm so sorry. Just didn't want to hear you guys hear me slurping. Again, Kaxian is going to move and unfortunately have to dash to catch up to Malek as he teleported, so that's going to be full turn.
All right, you dash to catch up to Malek. You ready yourself up right beside him.
Shield and sword out, just kind of looking around, trying to be at the ready.
Aryl.
And I have no clue where this thing is.
At this point, it is hidden and been found and repositioned and hidden again so many times. You would have to take some time to try and locate it once again.
Did you prep locate vampire?
We don't know that it's a vampire.
We have no idea what this thing is.
We had no clue what it is.
I have a guess, but I don't like. Obviously, it's meta. I can't say, but I have a guess.
I will be interested to know if
don't fucking know.
I have a guess based on its abilities, but I don't know if I'm correct.
Did you prep a power word kill that thing?
Unfortunately, that requires line of sight.
No.
Connor, given that I have now been attacked by, seen it attack other creatures, seen how it moves and how it hides, could I attempt any kind of history, nature, or arcana check to try and identify this creature? Also, the fact that I know that it is immune to necrotic damage.
Let me look really quick.
Because the only thing I can rely on now is Aryl's intelligence, because I can't really contribute to the fight at the moment.
Let me just see what you...
Wizard.
Lightning.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration on this, actually.
All right, go for it.
It's a D.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so that makes it a 21.
Nice.
21.
That's way better.
You're clutching the healing wound on your neck, and clearly this is some sort of vampire, you think. You're poring over the information you know in your head, and the calming reassurance of Kaxian's inspiration floods your mind, making it easier to think in this tense situation. You realize you may have read about these things before. They're born of sort of necromantic rituals to try and birth vampires into the world. You would know this creature as a vampire Nightbringer.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
what?
I was wrong.
Yeah, I was wrong.
And judging from the state you found it in, it's starving.
Do I know anything about what its bite might do?
You know that it's pretty standard across vampires that people who are bitten by vampires have something other than their blood drained, some sort of vital essence that will weaken someone until they can either see a cleric or take some time to rest. You know vampire bites rob something, but you feel fine, so you think you're okay. You've managed to shrug off whatever effects
whatever that would be.
Okay. You also know, due to your role, that Nightbringers cannot pass off vampirism.
Got you. Okay, good to know.
Hearing this, Oz set aside a very large rock.
My brain just shut down. Cannot turn others. Right. Okay, that's fine. That'll work for my brain. Okay. Cool. Then I will... oh, right. They changed that, so I can't do that. Cool. I'll just ready another action to Sacred Flame if I see it.
Alrighty. Keeping that mode of starlight in your hand.
Because I can't even catch up to everybody at this point, so...
You do have 30 feet of movement. You can get 30 feet.
You guys are 60 feet away. Minimum.
Would you... If you're attacked, would you rather be 60 or 30 feet away?
Y'all left me alone, so... If I see it, I'll hit it.
Okay.
That'll be turn.
Technically, Malek's 60 feet away. I'm 30 feet away.
Malek and Kaxian are more than 60 feet away because Kaxian just dashed.
Yeah,
After
I'll sort
I
of
think
map it
they're
really
90
well.
feet away from
He's
me.
become the Malek protection squad. Tara, it is now your turn. Unless
Above
Aryl
board.
wanted to
Can we-
move.
Nope,
Can we
that's it.
Can we strategize above board, or is that kind of, I don't know.
If you'd like to, you certainly can.
We can't chase this thing. We need to turtle up and like get this thing to come to us and like respond to it. There's no way we can chase this thing down. It's going to kill us.
The plan I have right now is I need to see it, because then I want to grapple it. Because if I can grapple it, then it's fucked. Like, I realize, like, if I can just get a hold of this thing, that's that.
Does it feel like the thing is just running away at this point?
It's like sweeping in for attacks. It like runs away, so we can't attack it, and then it comes in for an attack.
Gotcha. I didn't know if it was going to react any differently now that Malek is...
If it runs away, that's fine too, because then, that's resolved. But if we just keep chasing it, it's just going to dip away from us. The rest of us are going to be too slow. Like, I keep dashing. I can't even attack. So it's like, the better thing to do, hopefully this isn't meta, but the better thing to do is for all of us to stand in a fucking kill circle like the Croods and, like, wait for this thing to come in and sweep.
Yeah, it's that or just Malek chase after it and we stay back.
Yeah, the only other option is if you guys can at least point it out or tell me where it is, I can keep trying to blip
I'm
over
running
to
out
it.
of resources to do that, though. That's the problem. And, like,
Fair
that's a limited resource, and I can't do that every turn, especially if I'm, like, out of range. Because it keeps getting out of my range. And that's an action to do, so I can't move and then dash. I can only move in action that, so that's where there's a problem.
Gotcha.
Connor? Do you think...
Sorry,
getting,
that's meta. I apologize.
Do you think getting above the trees would give me advantage on perception?
Getting above the trees?
I'm thinking, and I'm not committing to this, but I think I wings unfurled, like step of the wind, fly up, and try to look for it that way.
If that's the route you want to go, if you want to continue pursuing this creature, if you go above the tree lines, you could probably spot it more easily. After
if you point it out,
after
then...
Aryl made it known, what this creature is capable of. Aryl, you would also know that Nightbringers have the ability to sort of supernaturally command shadows to better hide themselves.
That would
While we're in the Shadowfell. So,
Right.
yeah.
Womp womp.
Tara, if you're able to spot it, then I think Oz comes after you. They would be able to then pursue it directly if you're able
It's
to point it out.
60 feet away from me. I can't.
To answer your question, Thero, it would help, but this thing is quite good at sneaking.
That's why I need to grapple it, but I can't get to it.
I can't chase this thing. Like, that. Like, you're saying, oh, Austin, I can't get to it. It's too fast.
All right,
Austin's fucking slow.
I'm gonna try to see this, but just because I'm trying to look for it doesn't mean I'm chasing after it. So I'm gonna fly up, spend the key point. Just flames erupt and bounce Tara upwards. And perception with advantage, Connor?
Perception with advantage, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say I fly
believe.
up 30 feet, so I have
I'll give this to you because you did not use this during your previous step of the wind. You can just use this for free.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, there you go.
Alright.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Resource
So, yeah.
management.
Let's see. Oh my god, a 15.
Well, maybe it rolled low?
We know what number we have to hit, guys. It's been the same number every time.
It is not.
It is
He
not.
keeps rolling it every turn because he's hiding.
No, I've rolled higher than that.
Does a 15 get it?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
a 15 does not get it.
Damn.
You look down and you just see this sort of like thin layer of mist and shadow. It sort of surrounds the floor layer of this gnarled forest.
I will float back down, land on my feet, and Tara's just like, I can't see this thing. We gotta stay together.
We have to respond to it.
Malek, get over here! And I guess I can dodge, just because that was bonus action. So
All right. You set up around your party members, and ready yourself for anything.
Okay. I am going to yell out to Malek. Malek! We can't keep chasing it! We must defend ourselves and respond! Return to us! And wave my arm as if to be come over here. And I like to say we get into like I said, a kill circle, but legitimately some sort of circular.
Yeah.
If I can get us in some sort of circular formation at the very least.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I will wave at Aryl.
Go for it.
I'll wave at Aryl and go, "Oh!" and kind of gesture in this direction as well. Just kind of somewhere between the two of them equally, so that way they can get to us. Again, I don't have a map, and I'm really having a hard time visualizing right now. But my intention is to be we all position because everyone's fucking spread out. Arl's all the way behind, Malek's in fucking space, and it's me and Kaxian and Tara together. So yeah,
If only I knew who Aryl was.
it's the fucking god.
Aryl.
It's a god.
Aryl.
Yeah, Aryl. Sorry.
Just think air.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna hold my action. That's fucking the spell. Let's spend a spell slot though if I do it, but fuck it at this point. I'm gonna hold my action to compel duel any hostile I can see that comes within 30 feet. But that's probably a waste because it's gonna go for Malek, and Malek's 60 fucking feet away. Oh my god. I can't do shit in this fight.
You haven't ended
dude.
your turn yet. You can.
I don't want to move. I want us to circle up. We can't chase. I can't chase this thing. Fuck it. I'll just hold my action, dodge, and I've shouted out what I need to shout out, and that'll be turn.
All right.
Sorry, I'm not annoyed. I'm just fuck.
It's
tricky.
It's an
A
intense
smart creature.
situation. You've just been attacked in the middle of this forest.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't chase it. I'm sorry. Maybe
If I could
Malek
see it-
can, but we can't. The rest of us.
Yeah,
are
but I
just
feel
not.
bad for you guys because it's not fun to watch
Awesome.
me just poof all over the place.
It's like a large oak stands his ground and readies himself for
Yeah,
this
I'm gonna
thing tries
protect-
to attack.
To Kaxian and Tara for now.
All right. And that will bring us to Malek.
I will move 30. Well, first of all, I will move 30 feet in the direction of the circle that they're forming. After I use my movement, will you allow me to use a bonus action to attempt to intimidate this thing to attack me now that I'm within 30 feet of everybody so they could all easily move to surround me? So essentially to bait it to come towards me.
You can try.
Okay, I would
go
like
ahead
to
and-
because I don't want to double move because I want to save my action.
This would be a deception check in this case.
Deception? Okay.
Because you're trying
Not an intimidation?
You're trying to bait it into a false sense of security.
Okay. I'm okay with that. I will roll a deception check and pray. Here goes.
Here we go.
17.
Okay. We'll see what it does.
But I will do that, and then I will use my action. I will ready action a attack if it comes anywhere near me that I can swing.
All right.
But I will leave myself out in the open, hopefully baiting it into oh, look, it's prey.
You all take up defensive postures around each other, readying your blades, steeling yourselves. A tense moment passes. And then another one.
It fucked off. Okay, that's fine.
Damn it!
It has no loot. What's the point?
I know. I guess I wanted to fucking kill it. That's all right.
It recedes seemingly into the forest. As
it's like a legitimate predator. When the herd's way too strong, it's fuck that, I'm out. Which is
about
Yeah.
a minute passes. You sense nothing else around you. And as slowly the assurance that maybe this thing is gone washes over all of you. That's where we're going to take a break.
Oh,
Ooh, mama.
All right.
Potty time.
Sorry.
Time.
sorry guys. It was just we're not it was. Oof.
Where's my fuck?
Oh,
Well,
yeehaw.
Yes, Lucky the Slime. I wanted to
Yes,
kill it
indeed.
because it interfered in the hunt. Exactly.
all right. Well,
Sorry, Bosco. I hope you didn't.
No,
feel
it's all good.
robbed of that.
No, I get it. It's frustrating to not be able to do anything in a fight, so I'm totally fine with it ending.
I was spending so many resources, and I'm just like, why? Like, it's just
Especially
like, you
going into
better-
a dungeon. I totally get it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's just like I don't want to. This thing.
Isn't worth it.
If it was carrying like a fucking like ebony black sword, I'd be like, okay,
Yep.
let's chase this fucker down and kill him. But I'm like, it's,
Mhm.
you know,
well, by
more
the way,
important things.
This is what
We
it
got
looked like.
Aryl out, so I want to see what this thing looks like. I thought it was a Saurus horn. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought it was a white.
Well, I don't know what that was, but
No, whites are not that fast.
Yeah, but I was thinking maybe he homebrewed something, but I'm like, what else can drain your stats? Your HP at least.
A lot of things can, especially a lot of undead. It's kind of like they're.
Is this from the new monster manual?
That looks cool as shit. I love that.
It might be something that's just original to.
It might be a Vecna specific monster, yeah, because like modules will release like unique monsters to the module,
Well,
like
this
Tyranny
says-
dragons.
I don't know
release
if this is
guardian
true, but
drakes
this says
and stuff.
Monster Manual 2025, so I don't know what that means. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this thing.
Some of the new art for some of the monsters in the new monster manual is pretty bussin'.
pretty sick.
Also,
Weird.
they replaced the AI art on the online version of Big Bees.
Hey,
And the new art looks fucking great. It looks
Let's go.
so much fucking better. It's insane.
Good.
But no,
None of
the
that
new monster manual art, some of it I'm like, but a lot of it I'm like, oh.
What a sneaky little bastard.
Yeah, that's a fun fight when you're not having to just chase it.
Yeah. I should have called out sooner, like, hey, let's just stick together and respond to it.
I think it was about to fuck off, but I kept going after it and finding it, so it wasn't able to fuck off. Like when you guys grouped up the first time, and I kept going, I think that's why it stuck around. It would have
Yeah.
probably just fucked off.
Important thing is that Aryl's alive.
Yep. Predators don't want to
sure.
fight.
No.
A group.
Like if a lion breaks its leg, it's dead. Like
Yep.
any injury is
Death sentence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's tiny little cuts, like they can get infected and then you're dead. You're a dead lion.
Yarp.
I'm back.
Don't feel bad, Connor. That was supposed to be intense. And
No, that was
holy
good.
shit.
I like that.
I love that fight. That was great.
I like that it does conclude with us like turtling up and it's like, well, fuck that. I can't. It's like wolves. Wolves do the same thing where it's like, oh no, we can't. This is too much.
Yeah. It's like how like somebody in chat mentioned it, but I think buffaloes do this as
Yeah.
well, where like they'll turtle around a calf, a baby.
That's Aryl. Aryl is our calf.
They are Babu.
Dude, I remember watching I like to watch nature documentaries, and there was this one I watched about wolves hunting bison, and like the bison start to run away from the wolves, and as they're running, one of the bison knocks over another bison that immediately gets like set upon, and it's like, oh my god, the betrayal.
Mm-hmm. Your lunch, bitch.
Did I fuck this up? Hold on. Oh, I didn't do the fourth one. I'm so dumb. God damn it.
God, that
Cross-
is
I'm cross stitching and I'm like oh, I miscounted my threads, and I was like, what did I do wrong? It's like
I was gonna say, are you in the counting threads and regret phase?
Oh, I'm like, oh, I need 4 threads in this section, and then I was like, why did I fuck this up? And it's because I only did 3 threads, and it's like, fucking do the last one, you idiot, before you start counting.
Well, I'm
working
back.
on my cross stitch for you, Zam.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, dying wizard.
We saved you, though. You're alive.
Yeah. For now.
You're our baby bison.
I'm not a baby bison.
Yeah, you are. We encircled around you to protect you.
Yeah.
You're our baby bison.
I think I am more like the wizened elder.
No, you're not. You wouldn't have been picked off.
Yes, they would go after the older game first because it's slower and weaker.
You're a baby bison.
Okay. I'm
Bye, son.
120 years older than you, but sure. Actually, probably more than that.
Also, apologies for blowing you off in the heat of the moment. I'm trying to adjust myself when I'm saying Aryl's name.
No, you're fine. That's why I keep bringing it up, because at this point we're 16 episodes in, so it's like now I have to be reminding people or it's going to be this way for the rest of the campaign.
Yes.
I have a post-it note that says... I now have a post-it note, Mark, that says Aryl, like Air Jordan.
Yes.
I
Whatever
am
so
mnemonic
proud of you.
works.
Literally in my Obsidian vault, there is a pronunciation guide, and I put R-O. Or Air-O.
Why? Yeah, air.
That's why you've been messing it up.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Wait,
Aryl
wait,
like
wait.
terrible.
Hang on. Where are you?
Aryl.
Characters, Party 1.
More like Werrel, am I right?
More like Howl.
I got kidnapped.
More like,
like
where
air-
did she go? Oh my god.
More like Aircole. Did she do that?
That's awful.
That was a joke only for
Wow,
Mark.
that sure was a statement that was just said.
No, that was good, but it was awful.
I'm ready to keep going, Connor.
Also, you remember how you said I was a glass cannon? How much HP do you think I lost in that fight?
A lot.
I think like 40. I wanna
Nope,
say.
7.
We get it. You're really good.
Uh-huh. No, I guess I want to correct
He has
the mistake.
resistance to necrotic energy.
Hey, Bosco.
Ah.
Yes,
Wanna know how much damage I took in that fight?
0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took
Damn you.
0.
Well, Oz is the better tank. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm just glad
didn't get touched.
that Malek did something in a fight for once.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Wow.
Yeah, Malek exclusively fights. Like, he fights
Yeah.
a lot. It's
Yes.
kind of his thing.
He was not great in the Feywilds, but that was very good narratively. And now that he's back in the Shadowfell, fuck.
This is literally just a callback to like the second episode when you spent. The
he was fucking
the
awful
whole
in that
fight
episode.
trying to sneak around
In the
and
water.
hide. This isn't some kind of long-going statement, by the way. I'm just giving Bosco
Oh, yeah.
shit.
No, please give us
Okay.
some shit.
Oh, I know,
back
I
in
get-
earnest.
I'm in
Welcome
the party
back,
of gives
Ernest.
Bosco shit, so it's
Did
fine.
you ask Ernest if he was okay with you being in him?
Yeah, man, he's cool with anything. Have you seen the movies?
Well, I've seen some of them. I didn't see the last two.
See the last 2 of the movies?
In the second
Yeah.
to last movie, he actually signed a contract with me where I
Oh,
can just
I
do whatever
see.
I want.
Oh, that's really convenient.
God dang.
Especially since I think that came out before you were born.
Doesn't mean I don't know about him.
No, it's more just that he signed the contract
It's
for
true.
you.
There
He
you go.
knew.
It didn't exist.
He knew.
Yeah, Ernst had like foresight, man.
Yeah, haven't you seen Ernest Sells His Soul?
You know what? I believe that would actually be a movie.
The devil's just so baffled.
He's like, I didn't ask for this. No, man. It's just how you take that soul. It's good. How you doing, Vern? Take my soul.
All right. Are we ready to continue?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ready.
Ready.
Then let's
Okay.
go ahead and put off the rock on Chicago and return.
So, above game question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Would any of you mind terribly if we took just a short rest now that we've handled the situation?
Let's not rest in the woods we were just attacked in.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
No, I guess mean
Listen,
upcoming,
just
could we
because
take
you
just a
used
brief...
all your resources in that fight doesn't mean the rest of us have to sit
Hi,
here as
Raven
targets.
Queen here. That's a terrible fucking idea.
Caxian
Oh my
is.
gosh,
real
Raven
quick.
Queen!
What's up?
Caxian.
What up?
What up, bitches? It's me, the Raven Queen.
Y'all bitches need to move.
Sorry,
I didn't mean
so
right in
many
this spot,
feathers.
but if we could just take a short rest before we do all the rest of
No.
the stuff,
Yeah.
that'd be very
Zan,
good.
go
Let's-
ahead. What were you saying?
That'd be great.
Caxian will, once the group is all kind of gathered, will cast a light spell on the tip of his sword and kind of keep in the middle of the group, raising the sword above everyone to try and help pierce any shadows that might be around.
As you cast the spell, the sudden influx of the light, just a thrum of the magic, sort of seems to part the mists around you as you cast light on your sword.
Good job, Kaxian.
Oh no, right in the
Everybody.
dark vision.
So, everybody in agreement to get back on the path away out of the spooky forest?
We need
Yes,
to
if-
stay close.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Buddy system.
What the hell was that thing?
A vampire Nightbringer. If I'm not
Tar-
mistaken.
Tara just blinks at you, just like...
Do any of us know what that means?
I'm about to tell you.
Roll Arcana or History.
Aryl does.
I would like to. Would you give me advantage because I'm from here?
You could ask Aryl.
Sure,
Clearly
yeah,
knows.
I'll give you advantage, Malek.
I appreciate that. And it didn't help me a lot, but it's 11? Just to know what the fuck it is?
You could clearly tell it was some manner of vampire. That much you could have guessed.
Mm-hmm.
As for Nightbringers, you've heard of them, but you're not sure what they are precisely.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
What are birds?
We just don't know.
Hi, montyglu here.
Sorry.
Motions to butterfly. Is this a Nightbringer?
Just... A vampire Nightbringer. Aryl.
Yes, they are
Aryl.
a kind of vampire that has been ritualistically summoned. They are perhaps not as dangerous as normal vampires, but they are still not to be trifled with. That one, based on its demeanor, likely has been out here for some time without prey. It seemed quite ravenous.
Are you okay? Looking at your neck.
Yes, they do have some ability to, I suppose, drain the essence of those they attack, but I seem to have avoided the effects of such a thing. Was anyone else bitten?
I'm clean.
Do you feel dizzy at all?
No.
Hmm.
Why?
Just...
I just care, okay?
The Alice does look kind of sheepish, just like...
Half your dress is stained with blood. I mean...
Yes, I had taken quite a bit of damage before you arrived, but thanks to us and his, well, concern, I'm feeling much better.
Do you need to be carried?
I would prefer not to.
Okay.
We should
Now,
fucking
I believe
leave.
we should get out of this forest.
Malek's already heading back towards the road.
Oss is even more fucking paranoid.
Yeah, my head's on a swivel.
That sounds painful.
Eh,
Feels like home.
it's a monk power.
Ah, that makes sense.
As you begin making your way down the path, having checked the map, you now know the correct direction to go. And eventually, you come to a site that almost looks familiar.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we've gone in circle. Back on the boat, boys.
As you breach this graveyard, the sort of thin layer of mist becomes all the thicker as you're surrounded by this fog. The black sky overhead provides no light as the dull glow of embers from the lava below is your only recourse of light in this place. And I will take you to Dolendar.
Dolendar.
Dolan there?
Darkness.
Imprisoning me.
All that I see.
Absolute Dolendar. I cannot live. I cannot die. I am a pie.
Well.
I cannot control my token. I can control Kaxian's token.
I can control
Eventually,
there we go.
I'll just
Kaxian and Malek and Tara and myself, but not Oz.
Good. I'm a free boy.
go. Who can't
Oz
see?
is slightly transparent.
I can see and can control my token.
Likewise.
You should all be able to control your tokens.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
For some
everybody
reason,
can see?
Oz is transparent, but yes.
I'm very honest, yeah.
True.
Connor,
Huh?
has it been an hour since our encounter in the forest?
It's probably not an hour of traveling.
Then if that's the case, then Kaxian still has light on the sword. I don't know if that
Alright.
affects the lighting or anything.
Do we
It
want to?
would. I will.
What was your
It's-
question, Monty?
Do we want to take a short rest here? Because I know.
Yeah.
Malek wanted it. Because we're not in the forest technically anymore. Let's
Mhm.
say.
And we don't
That
have to go
makes
to
sense.
sleep. We just have to like stay awake out here
Yeah.
and scope the place out.
Drink some Capri Suns, eat some fruit snacks. You know.
Oh, hell yeah.
Light is it's 15 feet, correct? 15 feet of bright and then 15 feet of low.
Until spell ends, it's 20-foot radius.
Yeah, 20, I think.
So 20
and then
bright
20 dim.
and 20 dim, yeah.
That being said, it's only a cantrip, so if we're going to be taking a short rest, then after it wears off, he'll cast it again.
Sure, I'll just keep it in mind.
There it is.
There you are. Kaxian is aglow.
Noise.
You, having breached the graveyard, have found a moment to rest and recuperate. You may have a short rest.
Excellent.
Hooray.
I will take back the 2 spots that I fucking used. That's all I needed was my spell slots back. Bless you, Warlocks.
Oh, yeah.
Do I get to roll a hit die during a short rest?
You do.
Yes.
You can roll as many as you like.
Sick. We have 6.
Yeah, so go ahead and fill yourself up.
We have sex.
Six.
No, that is not that is not what he said.
I said 6.
I looked at the camera.
Oh.
Oz looks at Tara. What? Do you see something?
There we go.
Oh, nothing.
All right, and then also, I am going to use my arcane recovery.
Very nice.
Yeah, spell slot back.
I would like to get that level 3 spell slot back.
There you go.
Also, I don't know if you guys can hear it. Apologies if you can. There's a very loud ice cream truck outside.
Oh my god.
Nope.
That's exactly the song that's playing too. So you got it on the spot.
We don't hear it, or at least I don't hear it.
I
Okay,
don't
good.
hear it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't hear it either.
It's obnoxiously loud.
So is Is this the entrance, or is there more about the area?
This appears to be just this flat brick wall that you're in front of right now, but you've not seen all of it.
Okay. What's over here?
Rest over.
I don't think I have dark vision.
Don't worry, I have dork vision.
You have dork vision?
Yeah,
You see dorks?
I do. All the time.
Okay.
Send help.
Is this a wall right here along this way?
Yes.
Okay. What's over here?
So you're sinking further and further into the mist.
Am I? Oh, because I'm transparent on your screen.
So transparent, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know
Barely
why
see-
that
Oh.
is, but
It's because they're in darkness.
yes.
Yeah, they're only visible when Kaxian is nearby. It's the Dr. Evil, you complete me. You make me whole.
Yeah, I can't see, like, any of this.
Yeah, you just see more graveyard as you approach.
Okay.
Aryl is kind of walking along the wall, sort of tracing it with her hand.
Is there a door there? I'm asking because there is a door thing on the map.
As a matter of fact, you do see a door. As you round the corner,
Malek.
you see this sort of like stone dome, this sort of box. It has a roof that's supported by stone pillars that extend from the Dolendar tomb into the weedy yard of uneven earth. The stone door of the tomb is engraved with the word Dolendar.
I believe we may have found our target.
I really don't want to go in another tomb.
It is the right thing to do.
Yep, you're right. You're right. You're right. There's a lot of people counting on us.
You do want to be an adventurer, right?
she like closes her eyes and has like a straight, like lipped just expression, just like, yep, yes I do.
Delving dungeons is part of that experience.
Well, when in Rome. Can I peek
What is-
inside?
The fuck is Rome?
Is there a Rome in the Forgotten Realms? I don't know.
Is the Rome in the room with us now?
The spell plague is my Roman Empire.
Oh God.
Sorry, what was that one more time?
Oh, it was a joke question. Is there a Rome in the Forgotten Realms?
Not to my knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Can I peek inside, Connor?
Absolutely. You peek in and you just see a somewhat disrepair, flat sheer stone room. It appears to be the entryway to this sort of tomb or mausoleum.
I don't see any dead guys.
I'm more than happy to be the guinea pig and go in.
After
Us would
you?
go in as well.
After you?
Let's go.
All right, one by one, you begin to file into this small little space.
He just osmosis through the wall.
No, it's that
Everything
gif of
okay?
SpongeBob going through the wall.
Yeah.
sometimes become a fluid. I just don't want to be alone.
The other end of this small entryway, you see another door.
A door within a door. Doorception.
Assuming one of you opens it.
I would like to open it.
Inside is a another room, slightly larger, and large enough to fit the spiral staircase it seems to descend down.
Blast. Then I would like to take it down.
All right.
Baby, are you down?
Pull you to your starting position.
Down,
Go down, down, down,
Going down, sir.
You guys are killing my favorite
song.
song.
But if you don't let me suck my cock in this booty.
What?
Huh?
Cock.
Apparently, you guys were more than I bargained for.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm dying to tell you.
You descend the
these
stairs, and you see
doors?
upright. Well, hang on.
Oh, sorry.
You see upright slabs that are set into the walls of this large burial chamber. Each slab is carved with the faded likeness of a different robed human above indecipherable writing. On one of these slabs is a blank piece of paper.
Ooh.
I would
Boss
like to
picks it
move-
up. It says, "We are here to reach you about your car's extended warranty."
Your cart's extended warranty.
God, we leave.
cart.
We're leaving.
Oh,
This place is cursed.
I would like to approach the piece of paper. Is this set up like the shrine to Agma we first saw many thousands of years ago?
No, this is not quite the same thing. You don't see any sort of desecrated holy symbols or shrines or anything. It just appears to be a flat, solid surface with a note sort of nailed into it.
But the paper on the note is blank?
The paper simply reads Numei's room.
How is that spelled?
Newmy.
Can you type that out?
Absolutely.
And also the name of this mausoleum, if you would be so kind. Thank you.
Dolendar. Dolendar Tomb.
I don't suppose the name Numei means anything to anyone here.
Doesn't ring a bell.
It does to me.
Who?
Huh?
Who said that?
As Aryl, you approach the slab. You back up a moment as a pale face peers through the stone slab, and coming out of the door, some sort of ghost.
Oh, awesome. You're gonna have to close your eyes.
no.
In front of you, Aryl, you see this individual.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Numei?
friendly ghost.
Relatively friendly.
This is us. The moment they appear.
Something's wrong with her broom. Aryl will just sort of bow her head slightly. Apologies, I did not mean to disturb you.
It's quite all right. I haven't had many visitors.
You haven't?
Indeed. You see, for all of you, you see a, quite clearly some sort of spectral individual as these sort of, frayed edges of her form fade into this ethereal, blue magic. She's a little bit less than 5 feet tall. She's got frizzy blue hair and pale skin. You can see these glowing blue veins coursing through her body. And she greets you with a smile.
Awesome immediately just grabs Kaxian way too hard.
At least not any of the conversational sort.
We have heard tell that many people have found their way here, but no one has returned.
Oh, they tend not to say much. Thing is, they go in and then they never come back out.
Where do they go in?
Oh, well, they go in through the tomb. She thumbs over to the whoa. All right.
She rolls.
Whoa, calm down, Numei.
D6 and kills me.
Sorry, flew off the handle there.
Oh, I killed her, and I did enjoy talking to her too. I hate when it happens.
To be honest, I haven't really been paying much attention. I've just been, well, I'm sort of contractually obliged to be here and clean up the place.
Contractually?
Oh yes.
So you're not part of the family?
Oh no, I'm just the maid. I just oversee the tomb here, keep everything clean.
Have you been conscripted to service?
Yeah, something like that. Basically, I was paid a ridiculous sum of money during my life, and in exchange for, after my death, I would come here and clean. And so, here I am.
Looking
that's
around...
really kind of you.
Damn, next level job security.
Right.
You'll have to see it.
I mean,
Looking around, does
not
the
necessarily-
place seem fairly tidy?
Oh yes, the floors of this place seem very clean.
Well, you've certainly
there's
done
no-
a wonderful job of it.
Oh well, thank you.
If it wouldn't be too much trouble to ask, my companions and I may have a few questions for you beyond what I've already asked, if you wouldn't mind answering them.
Of course, I'm not sure how much I can really help you, but I'd be glad to tell you what I know.
And she'll look back towards Malek. And I can't ever remember his last name.
Corvus.
Thank you. Lord Corvus, I believe we may have found someone who may answer a few of your questions.
A lord! And she sort of like straightens her dress. How did it be of help, my lord?
Tips cap, my lord.
My lord.
My lord.
My lord. Malek will approach.
He is the
Are you
lord.
familiar with the contents of this tomb?
Does she?
I know it's a tomb.
Well, the thing is, I've sort of only been contracted to clean this portion of the tomb. I don't really go to the other parts of the tomb, you see. The Dolendars made it very clear that I was to clean the front area. They added to the tomb later, and that wasn't part of my contract, so he just shrugs.
Yeah.
I've got the gold, so, Oh, respectfully, my lord.
Malek just kind of nods.
I am to understand that there were a lot of people coming into this location and not leaving. When was the last time someone was here?
It could have been a lot. It could have been the same people over and over, but, yeah. A lot of hoods, a lot of robes. Kind of scary. I stayed away from them.
Tara.
Malek just
cringes at
sighs.
And they never.
So it is possible.
They never came out. They never came out the way they came.
Could you say for certain you have seen the same person come in more than once?
No. Yeah, like I said, it could be multiple people. It could be the same person over and over. I didn't really get a great look at them. I've just been, staying in my room.
Then I suppose we shouldn't trouble you any longer.
Boss, it's okay. It's a friendly ghost.
There's no such thing as a friendly ghost.
That's what.
Look at
her.
her. I try to be.
will
This
have
is
to
so
fi-
a nerd.
You will have to forgive our friend. She is very uncomfortable with ghosts.
Come here, I'll help clean you up.
She?
Oh, I said he. I meant he.
Come on.
Whatever.
This is exposure
Whatever.
therapy.
Austin's
floating
like up
towards you.
against the-
Yeah. Honestly, Malek's okay with this. He'll walk the ghost
Oh,
over
don't
there.
be shy.
Oz is gonna like clamp up against the wall, like like it's the first time I've ever seen him so freaked out.
Hey now, hey. If he's uncomfortable, respect his boundaries. Come on, guys.
Malek will pin them
right.
to the wall so that they can't escape, and that way the ghost can come over.
If you insist.
Don't possess me, make me kill my friends.
I'm
say
not
press
going to
against the
do
wall.
either of those. Here, I'll just and she floats back over to you, Aryl, and noticing a little bit of blood on your outfit, she waves her hand and she casts prestidigitation on you.
Hey, one of those
Who gave you
spells I
permission?
don't know.
Us, you can hold my hand and close your eyes. I'll walk you through.
Oz is like actually fainted, I'd say, at this point.
Slumped over on the ground, a little bit of like foam in the corner of the mouth.
Tara says that and like looks around and then looks at the floor and just like, oh god damn it. I grab Os's foot and I just begin dragging him.
Seeing that, Kaxian will move over to help carry Os.
I don't think there's any carrying Os. I think there's just dragging him.
No, I can carry them. Fireman's carry.
I'm so sorry.
Mal can do everything.
I'm so sorry, Numei. He's a sweetheart. I promise. He's just got a phobia.
Oh, it's fine. Well,
I do love what
best
you
of
did
luck.
with your. I do love what you did with your hair. How it's flowing spectrally and stuff. That's lovely.
Oh, thanks. That was the death. That just sort of happened when I died.
Wow.
Yeah, I died this way.
Crazy, ain't it?
Right?
I just died this way. Well, thank you very much for your hospitality and your kindness.
Do you want us to get you anything, or are you good?
Oh, no, all earthly needs have flown away ever since the chill of the grave took me.
Above board, I fucking love her so much.
Yeah, she's great.
Tara's like, just like, you're a really good sport about all this.
Yeah,
I can see why someone was like, hey, when you die, can you stay?
Probably ought to mention. So the Dolendars aren't really resting all that well.
How do you
I
mean?
would
Well-
not expect the cursed bloodline to rest very well.
Well, I hear them. And I don't like the sounds I hear. Just letting you know, before you end up like me.
As I said, this bloodline is cursed. We should be very careful.
If I get the spectral hair, is it worth? No. Tara convinces herself not.
When we spoke earlier, you mentioned that people do enter and never return. Do you ever see any appear as yourself with this spectral form?
Oh, do other ghosts come in? No. Not really.
And they do not come out either?
No.
Well, they never came in.
I basically don't get visitors outside of you guys and those weird hooded.
What colors were those hooded figures wearing?
Oh, they were like black and red, I think. Mostly black.
Slow turn to the rest of the group. I see. Well, thank you again very much for your time. We do not wish to keep you from your duties too long.
Oh, that's fine. I just circle around here every night, cast prestidigitation on every tile, and, well, that's good enough for the Dolendars, and it's good enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I'll leave you to it. Hope you don't die.
Thank you.
Great.
Well,
I'm gonna
let's-
open this door.
Well, guys, let's take after Numei and clean up some cultists.
Let's take
Awesome.
after
Like,
Numei and
is-
die.
Asa's eyes will flutter open. He's like, ugh. It's like when people are on like roller coasters and they pass out.
Oh no.
I'm doing that bit where like All Might is waking up Midoriya and just like kind of like tapping Asa's face, just like wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
He rises up.
Welcome to the land of the living.
Where
Don't-
you fight the
I-
dead?
I couldn't believe you went a shade paler. That was insane.
God, they gone.
They're gone. They're gone, buddy.
Slowly rise back up to my feet. It's otherwise okay. Just
I will proceed through the next door.
Yep. What do we see?
This drives me nuts. Why does Roll20 do this?
How would the module do?
What that module do?
Making sure you're in the right place here.
Also, Connor, I love this NPC. I
No,
love
she's
this.
great.
It's so just like, oh, it's so cute, and it's. I hope there's more, but like, it's normally they don't do like original art just for like kind of a one-off character, but
I love it when they do that.
yeah, I love it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But...
Spoiler alert: there's plenty of that in this.
Yeah.
Damn.
What do you mean, damn? You just said you
That's
love
good.
it.
But
I said there's
more art
plenty.
than normal.
There's a lot of that.
It's more that we don't get more of her.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
You don't know.
I mean, we could take her with us.
We might get
She's contractually obligated.
Us would
So we
love
hire
if we
her.
had a ghost companion.
Oh
We
yeah,
might-
you'd love that shit.
We might be able to free her from her. I was. My
Get there.
brain,
Get
my
there.
brain tried to grab the word conscription and stuck for a second on contraception, and I was like, "That's not
know,
the
That
right
is a
word."
very different word.
Can't do that anymore.
You get there,
Don't do
Mark?
that anymore.
I don't know, man.
Mark, what is wrong today? Like, are you?
Do you need? I don't know.
Ghost baby.
But as you enter this room, it's a large area. You see a door to the east wall of this otherwise empty room bears the inscription Dolendar. Above another inscription, "No world to return."
Damn.
Every letter of each word is set into the wall on a separate tile.
Interesting.
Is this a puzzle?
One more time. What does it say?
It says no return.
No.
There's the words Dolendar and "No world to return to."
Lilendar and no worlds.
No,
No
to return
world
to.
Singular.
I'll
return to.
I'll grab it for you and I'll put it in.
I got it.
here.
This right here. Dolendar, no world to return to. Like that?
Oh, sorry. That last two is not there. Dolendar, no world to return.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
And those are all on the tiles, you said?
Each letter of this inscription is set into individual tiles.
Connor,
Yes.
can Kaxian make a history check of any kind to glean any information of the name Dolendar? He is trained in understanding various noble names and such. Just out of curiosity, if he had heard anything about the name Dolendar before.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a history check.
Ooh, 10.
You're relatively well-connected. As a nobleman yourself, you've either heard of or brushed shoulders with many different noble families around, all around Faerun. You've heard of the Dolendars. You remember them being exiled for some reason, but past that, you don't know much.
Would he know where they were from, like any city or providence?
Oh, they were
I'm assuming
from,
within-
they were from Neverwinter.
Neverwinter. Got it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now that I read the name, I do recall the Dolendars being from Neverwinter. Perhaps they were exiled here, and this tomb is, or this inscription rather, indicates their fate.
They were exiled here, but the reason is unknown.
Yes, very good.
Which door is this marked on, or is it marked on all the doors? Connor?
The door to the door at the other end of this chamber, the door to the east, has these inscriptions above them.
This one right here.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I'd like to test the tile in front of me to see if there's any kind of a push plate or anything before I step on it.
Smart idea.
You push down with your foot, testing it. Doesn't seem to give at all.
All right, seems solid. I'll take a step.
On save.
Forget that. Will save.
And I will continue to test them on my way over to this door.
Okay.
Just to make...
Malek Corvus delicately tamping his feet onto each individual tile, and after nothing happens on each one, manages to slide over to this other door.
Ah, shit.
Aryl
Is there anything on
will-
this other door?
Oh, never mind.
Fuck is my... Oh, there. It just appears to be another door. It does not seem to be decorated in any way.
Then this one I would like to open so I don't fuck with the decorated door.
Okay. You open it up.
Cool.
Quick, get
What
on
do
the
we got?
floor so we can walk the dinosaur.
There was an ambience cue that was like, ooh.
Yeah, that was actually very good.
Also, I missed it coming in, but I will say, as you enter this place, there's sort of a odd, foul energy that pervades this place.
Oh,
It,
goody.
over time, begins to creep into each and every one of you. Malek Corvus. Last of his line.
Mm-hmm.
Kaxian glass fallen from grace. As shunned. Aryl, away from your people. Tara, never even knowing yours. You all feel so lonely. This place. While you are in Dolendar Tomb, you cannot take the help action.
Oh, shit.
Wow, interesting.
Huh.
I would die here.
Okay, good to know.
Huh.
I would like to continue through the door.
All right.
The dogs alert your entrance.
It's true. All the dogs start boofing.
Oh god, they're boofing at me.
You
You've
see
been
a
boofed,
vault
sir.
that contains 6 pedestals, each containing a different treasure.
Do not touch that.
Carvings encircle the base of each pedestal, and they read, "What good are treasures when home is denied?"
Damn, okay, calm down.
Yeah, these kids, can you lighten up?
Okay. Oh.
Choose wisely.
Malek, what do you see?
These are just etched into pedestals, you said?
Pretty much.
Pedestals with symbols on them.
Do they appear like they can be pushed down at all?
Do you test one of the pedestals?
I'm more looking to see if there's any kind of a gap in the floor that makes it look like these could recede down, as opposed to it being solid rock all the way around.
Make an investigation check.
Okie dokie. Investigation. Not terrible, 18.
To your eye, these appear to be just normal pedestals.
Okay.
It does not look
running
like
my
there are
hand-
hidden mechanisms.
Running my hand over the top, is the symbol engraved into it or is it raised?
It's sort of like wrapped around the entirety of the base, with this sort of gold leaf brushing on it. It appears to have been tarnished over time, but you can still make out the words. And this is around every pedestal.
And what were the words again?
They each read, "What good are treasures when home is denied?"
Got it. All right, clearly very upset about that whole banishment thing.
Fucking get over it.
Yeah, seriously. I'm going to return to my
you're upset
compatriots.
And Numei still working for you? Like, come on.
If everybody's still here when he gets up, he's going to move across the floor to the other door.
Listen, I already got bit by a vampire Nightbringer. If you want to take the lead in this dungeon, I'm more than happy to let you do that.
I'm good with that.
Will
I'm opening
definitely
this.
be following closely.
I'm going to open this door.
We're exercising caution.
Yep.
Oh,
Some of us aren't in heavy armor.
That's fair.
As you open the door,
Oh shit! What
Mhm.
the fuck am I doing? Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
you see two stone coffins in this room that have been broken open, littering the floor with rubble and dust. Creatures with too many arms and spikes in place of hands tap at the room's walls.
That's all we see in here.
Maybe we should close the door.
Yeah. Could you make a stealth check for me?
I'd love to.
Oh boy.
Just Malek or everybody?
How's a 2?
Was it just Malek or everybody?
Y'all didn't move.
I mean, Malek opened the door.
Yeah,
think
so
this
I
one's
had to
on
make it.
Malek.
Malek,
I think it's a group check, my guy.
you turn to try and close the door, and as you do, the creature notices the light from Kaxian's sword filtering in as it slowly turns.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then I finish closing the door, and he goes back to sleep. Right?
Actually, no. He does the mash.
The monster mash.
No. That's not quite
okay.
what happens.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
I thought I would try.
It
Connor,
takes
thank you
another
for refraining
step
yourself.
forward. Ghosts. And
No, that's
we're
okay.
going to need to roll initiative again.
No, that's okay. We don't have to do that. All right. Well, we're in a dungeon,
Oh,
folks.
17.
As
2. Time for all of you to deal with the consequences of my actions.
Two is your number.
Look, man, I'm rolling hot right now.
Oh god.
Go get him, Moss.
Is there art of this thing, Connor?
Oh,
I can-
the art of the.
I can post art of it.
Thero,
Okay.
how timely that you are playing fucking Dead Space is all I'm gonna fucking say.
Oh, is it one of those kind of creatures?
As
Wait till you see the fucking art.
You know,
You want to copy paste?
I'll just put it in here. I'll just put it in the game.
Inupendi, without a zombie or a care.
Quite what I wanted, but
It's in a tomb of doom and gloom. Your heart can take you there.
I see. That's just part of the image. All right, never mind. You turn and you see this thing.
Oh,
What?
fuck that.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Well, guys, I'm gonna start. Let me get out the plasma cutter. I'm gonna cut off its limbs.
Right.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, these
As
things. Oh, I can't
one of
meta
the-
because Oz doesn't know.
One of the restless, exiled Dolendars
It's a
steps
heptapod.
towards you as you go to try and close the door, and with that, that's where we're going to end the session for this week.
Oh,
Because
Oh.
we are not resolving this combat in 30 minutes.
No, we're not.
Nope, that's fair. That's
Oh
fair.
boy.
That is very
Well-
fair.
the one time we get to go long, and we're not going long. My fucking damn it.
It's cool.
This is a good cliffhanger. This is a
It's
very
gonna
good
be.
cliffhanger.
Oh, it's a good
fine.
cliffhanger. That doesn't mean I want to hang off of it.
It's gonna be fine.
Uh-huh.
He just wants to welcome us to his home.
Yeah.
Those
yeah.
things, for the record, those things suck.
You guys are making a lot of assumptions right now.
I don't need to make any assumptions. I
Yeah,
know what
like,
the fuck it is.
Yeah, maybe this guy wants to like serve us
Malek
tea and
doesn't.
cookies.
Malek doesn't. I know what the fuck that is.
Maybe he's just like
Does Malek know what this is?
No,
Indeed,
unless
he's-
Connor
he's
tells me I do. I
He's
can't
incredibly
use anything.
excited to see you.
yeah, maybe he's
Yeah.
just like Numei and he just has extra arms to hug us with.
Yeah, like, oh, Numei gets a pass because she's cute, and this guy doesn't get a pass because he's got murder spike arms.
Are you really arguing pretty privilege on this?
Yes.
I'm being a shit.
We're in the land of the undead. Like, if prettiness owns, then everybody's fucked.
Fair enough.
Good session, Connor.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well
Glad to
done,
be back.
everybody. Welcome to
Except for the part
Dolendar
where I
2.
got bit.
Not gonna
Please
be
don't bite me again.
not gonna be as sprawling as Halleck's Mausoleum, but
Yeah, the map is small, but
the dangers within still await you. But that
yeah.
we'll have to wait for next time. Let's go around the horn and de-introduce ourselves, starting with Mark Allen Jr.
Hi, I'm de-introducing myself. You have known that I can be found, or could be found, at Mark Allen Jr. on Blue Sky here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming, where I used to do my 3-hour music challenge streams every Sunday, where we spin a genre wheel, or spun a genre wheel, got a genre, and had 3 hours to make a song in that genre. I would welcome you to come join me, but I'm de-introducing, so I can't do that. I invite you to have joined me in the past for that. I'll see you on the Unexpectables tomorrow. Bye.
You know what? Fucking good effort. I'll give you that. That was.
Zen did this, right?
No,
Yes.
yeah, Zen sent that to
Zen
me
absolutely
earlier.
did this.
Okay.
Hey guys,
Damn.
Oreo! Not what I'm called. All right. Up next, we've got Edward Bosco.
Oh boy, it's me. You can find me at Ed Bosco VA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, where in probably about an hour, we'll be doing some more Monster Hunter. So come say hi to Heartsy, Evie, and Arkov. It's the level 100 grind, and we might get it tonight. Wednesday will, of course, be Unexpectables. Thursday will be Metal Gear Solid 3 on Throwback Thursday. Friday will be more MNW Friday Night Flashbang, my good old wrestling show. Saturday, I'm off. Sunday is the Lord's Day. Please let me rest. And Monday will be another doubleheader of Lost Judgment with Connor and Stalwart Souls with Zanny Grimm. And that's me.
Excellent work. All right. Up next, we've got montyglu.
Hi. I'm doing all sorts of stuff. You can find me at montyglu on Twitter, Blue Sky, Twitch, YouTube. I'm not sure. I might stream tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna see how I feel. A couple hours. May or may not stream. But tomorrow will be the Unexpectables. We've got some fun aerial combat planned. Thursday is Dungeon of the Mad Mage, where they found mushrooms. That was fun. Potentially maybe going to the next floor. I'm not sure what the plan is. Friday is Final Fantasy XIV. We're currently going to be doing Void Arc, the Alliance raid, the 24-man Alliance raid with my chat. Looking forward to that. And then on Saturday, you can catch me and my good friend Shay playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We're on the second case. I'm super excited to play more of that game because it's a blast. And then Sunday's my day off. Leave me alone. Monday, you can catch me over at Narrative Declaration, where I am playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition as Gravy Barkman, the level 2 dog. And then Monday evenings, you can catch me over on Xana's Grimm channel, where I play as Koro, the tiefling monk. And then Tuesdays, I'm here. And then bi-weekly, we have keys from the Golden Vault. Yay.
Chess hands.
Chess hands.
Woohoo! All right. And up next, we've got Theropod art.
Hello, hi, that's me. Y'all know where to find me. Blue Sky, Tumblr for Affinity, Lizard Fun Bags if you want to see the funny stuff or not safe for work stuff. Over on my Twitch, I got a little subathon thing going. It's gonna be good, great. It's fun. Other than that, commissions are open. I'll draw whatever sick, twisted shit you want for the right amount of cash. I'll do it.
Within reason. Within reason.
Within reason. And then lastly, y'all can find me here on Tuesdays because this is happening, but you can also find me here on Fridays playing Haka in Cosmodor's Guide to the Cosmos. It's really fun. We have a spaceship. I threw a guy into a stomach last session. It was crazy. Yeah, that's me. That's all I got going on.
All right. And finally, we've got the one, the only, Xanalis Grimm.
That's me. You can catch me over on my Twitch channel every Monday at twitch.tv/xanalisgrim, 7 p.m. BST for some Stalwart Souls. Back here, twitch.tv/distortiondevil for some Vecna Eve of Ruin at 1 p.m. BST. Then Thursdays, twitch.tv/montyglu at 7 p.m. BST for some Dungeon of the Mad Mage. And then, not this Friday, but every Friday after, twitch.tv/distortiondevil at 2 p.m. PST for some more Cazador's Guide to the Cosmos. Woo. Saturdays, twitch.tv/unexpectable 6 p.m. PST for Gateway. That's the one. Gateway. And then every other Sunday, twitch.tv/burnoutbond at 2 p.m. PST for some more Those Who Wander. Any links to what I'm doing beyond that or those things that I just rapid fired off, find on my Blue Sky at Xanalis Grimm, and that is me.
Excellent. And as for me, you already know you're either watching this live or you're watching this on youtube.com/devilsanddicerolls or patreon.com/devilsanddicerolls if you want to get early access to these sessions, as well as some additional benefits, including a monthly meetup, which I need to plan.
Yeah.
God.
It never ends.
But yes. This episode was brought to you in part by Beard Sorcery.
Beard Sorcery!
Beard Sorcery has all of the beard care products that you could ask for. They've got balms, they've got oils, they've got combs, all with a fantastical fantasy theme as well, with some collaborations with people you may or may not have heard of. But yes, highly recommend. I use Beard Sorcery products all the time. Use them before I even got the affiliate code, and I highly recommend. So go to beardsorcery.com, use the code DistortionDevil, and you can save 10% on your order. As well, check out Bones Coffee if you are a coffee person like I am. My whole family is full of coffee people. And we've all been enjoying some Bones Coffee. I've been sharing the stuff that I was sent with my parents, and they are quite pleased with it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in the market for some fantastic coffee, and head over to Bones Coffee Company, use code DistortionDevil, and you can save 10% on that order as well. And as always, I literally couldn't do this without bits and subs from viewers like you. From people such as Gauze21, thank you for the 10 bits. What if this whole campaign was just Vecna trying to sell his workout routine?
Just an MLM.
To get swole.
Walk along the razor's edge.
To be fair, out of all the
you aggro con.
out of all the gods to promote an MLM, it would be Vecna.
Oh my god,
True.
he really is evil.
And if you buy 10 souls now and sell to 10 other people 10 souls, you can join the diamond tier.
Can't believe the cult
Or
of Vecna is
don't,
just a
I'm not your
pyramid
dad.
It kinda is.
Lord of the downline.
scheme.
They call him the trickle-down king.
Darky Arts, thank you for the 11 months. The Vecna bus is back, baby. 1 million Eves ruined.
That's good.
Oh, hi, Frankie.
Frankie!
What you doing? Huh? What's that thing? Huh?
Give me a sock.
That's Gene. He's the foot guy.
Oh. Okay.
I
Frankie's all about water bottle. Yeah.
He loves that water bottle. Oh, is he coming over? You gonna just lay in your little bed? Oh, my. No? Hi.
He's like, don't anticipate me.
Yeah? You think I'm gonna do that? Watch this. Boom.
Bits
Hey
and
Raven,
subs.
thank you for the 100 bits. Sorry, Connor. Hey guys, did you hear about the guy that had to keep his dog's ashes in a pewter mug? For a while, he had a Wolfenstein. I'll go get bodied by Bosco in Doom Dark Ages now. See you all in the VODs. Or not. I'm not sure. Faye Raven is very proud of this joke.
Hey, any joke that ends in Wolfenstein being the pun is well thought out and planned, so I approve the effort at the very least.
Wolfenstein.
Listen, if they keep donating 100 bits to say it, I'll hey.
Exactly.
Gino agrees.
Fine.
Do not
Gino's like,
put
yeah,
my
boss.
ashes in a mug.
Zenlita, thank you for the 100 bits. Title, What We Do in Shadowfell.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
Yeah,
good.
that's
That's a
good.
nice one.
I like that.
That's
good.
a play on another one. Yep.
Spartan123 Rex, thank you for the 10 bits. Have to catch you in the VODs, but I bless you with high rolls. That worked.
It didn't. It did. I
did.
did it. I think he blessed
It did.
you with high rolls.
It
blessed
blessed.
Malek with high
I roll
rolls.
pretty well.
Mark.
could've
Well,
did a
good
damn
for
thing.
you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad.
And that's it, except for the people who redeemed the didgeridoo, so I guess here you go.
Doinga, 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 doinga.
Wow.
Yes,
Oh,
give
what's
me the
this, Frank?
didgeridoo.
Here comes the Minotaurs.
Oh, are you scared of this? Oh, my boy. It's okay.
He doesn't like the didgeridoo.
I like beeswax. Huh? Get up back there. Okay.
All right, Connor, where are we sending the lovely people?
And then Frankie upstairs.
Oh,
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
There's
In the
a
face.
there's a very handsome nerd online.
Eh?
Is there?
Nanda.
Markle.
Are you sure they're
Oh.
handsome?
I was like, you're gonna need to
Art.
specify because they're.
I'm actually
wait,
certain they're
wait.
handsome. I've seen
Wait,
them in person.
well,
Yes.
Is Heartsy streaming?
Very handsome.
When did Heartsy start streaming?
So he
Heartsy's
needs to
cute.
stop. He needs to stop dressing like a serial killer sometimes.
No, he
Markov
needs to
doesn't
keep
dress
doing
like
that.
a
It's-
serial killer. He dresses
does.
like a survivalist.
He does both.
He just looks like a serial killer.
No, he does dress like a serial killer.
He does
though.
dress like a serial killer a little bit.
As someone who has seen him dress.
I thought
He's
you were gonna say,
handsome
as
enough
someone
to
who
pull
kills
it
all
off.
the time.
He looks
As
good
someone
at
who is a
anime.
killer of the serial variety.
Anime detour he looked great, but at LA he was like wearing like stuff that I'm just like you
He
look
looked-
like you're hiding. You look like you're hiding a dead body. Like
or fuck.
Love
I
it.
Raven
said some
will
stuff
be
that I
your
can't repeat on
handsome.
stream.
Let's go!
Let's go.
You're
handsome.
handsome.
good night, everybody. I love
All right.
you.
Take care,
Thanks
everybody.
for ruining the eve with us.
Indeed. Thanks for ruining your evenings with us. And until next
Ruins
time,
the eve.
take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Take care
Bye.
now.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye then.